And so then he sends me this other video, and he's like, no, she's completely legal.
No, but then she walks down the stairs, and she's like, oh, yeah, I forgot I was almost going to have my underwear on.
Yeah, where's my homework?
I'm like, what the fuck's up with that?
Like, Tony, come on.
Dude, what the?
Oh, hey.
He's watching, right?
What's going on, guys? How you doing? Let's go through the chat real quick. You got Joe, Cody. Hey, man, good to catch you back on stream. I was just thinking about you the other day, dude. I saw your comment that you keep missing it. Hike, what's going on with the Spanish, man?
I know, he's very, yeah.
So welcome back to another Bangkok Strange live stream. It's our weekend coffee edition. So
Kablamovich.
We got the brown gold, if you will. Steve, what's going on?
Bean water.
Indeed. Well, I don't, mine is bean water. I don't even know. Mike's is like brown sugar.
Mine is almond milk.
Yeah, almond milk, sugar, and like a little bit of brown coloring.
Here's what's interesting about this thing. You know how the guys, they have the little cup and they stir it in, right? She uses like a lot, like half that size.
Yeah.
And then she puts the ice in. Then she puts this top on, fills it up to here.
And then goes in through the hole.
Yes. Yeah. So she gives me like 110% coffee. I mean, it's freaking amazing. 20 baht.
Hey, Born Nomad Productions, what's going on?
Hey,
man?
Chris,
good morning. Gotta love Thailand. Hey, gotta love Thailand. I was thinking about you the other day. There was a guy commenting on one of my videos named like the PhD of HVAC is his channel name.
Nice.
And I was thinking about him because he was an HVAC guy.
Yeah, totally.
And so I was like, oh, you guys should talk. I even mentioned I was like, oh, this guy gotta love Thailand who comments on the video sometimes. He's an HVAC guy, retired.
I gotta tell you, man, when our AC would go down in the data center, best friend in the whole entire world was the HVAC guy.
You didn't have redundancies, or you just talking about one of them went down?
We had 4, but it doesn't mean I was going to let one just sit there. But yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, you definitely want Dana. It's called nut water.
2 is 1, 1 is none.
Indeed.
Nut milk. I wonder if he likes nut milk.
Nut milk, any type of nut.
I got a buddy of mine. He owns a juice company, and
it charges you 40,000 baht a week for juice.
7,500 baht for a week's worth of juice. Now it's 6 juices a day. It's a full cleanse.
That's a lot of juice.
Well, it's not just a lot of juice; it's a lot of money. I mean, but that's that's the goal, right? It's expensive. It's not friggin' Snapple.
Yeah. Snapple, that pink lemonade Snapple though. How good is that?
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know how it started, right? They were selling it out of the boat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where it was. It was either Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket Harbor. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then they had Nantucket Nectars.
Yeah.
Which I always like saying. I always like using the word nectar.
Nectar.
Especially
when you put Nantucket before.
Well, because there were. You know what's funny? Living back there, you probably knew this. There once was this girl from Nantucket.
I've heard about her. She's very famous.
Yeah.
Is my
was that the doorbell?
Fuck's ringing the doorbell?
Jib's in a goddamn underwear. She can't go to the front door.
You know what this better be? This better be my fucking dock for the M1.
You bought a fucking dock? They sell those here? Is it inflatable?
Oh, it's a bike that I don't know. Let me see. I think that's.
Wait, is that an explosive?
No. Also,
luckily, Jib's got camouflage on today.
Oh, it's a big package though. It could be the dock. This is my tomboy delivery girl. I think.
Was it a ladyboy?
No, it's a tomboy.
God damn! Because I need to hire some ladyboys.
It might be my tomboy, but I don't know that she usually has the Laws Plus bag on her thing. So I think, what do I have? Oh, I've got a secondary dock pending from Shopee. So let me.
Why second?
So I wanted one that had HDMI ports on it.
Correct.
So I got a display port to go off the USB-C, but then the other one that goes under has the drive. Here's the issue though. I ordered, so it's like $60 or $69, whatever, for this. I think I got it for $59.
Probably got a 7.
57.
Because they're drop shipping it to you.
Drop shipping.
So they go.
Well, let me tell you about this shipping. I get it on Amazon. I don't get a choice of shipping, and they ship it through a company called iParcel, which is apparently owned by UPS. Apparently.
Okay.
However, their quality of service is nothing like UPS. So on January 9th, I ordered this on the 18th of December.
Okay.
On January 9th, it says it arrived in Thailand and was going through customs.
Where did it come from?
The U.S.
Oh, okay.
From New Jersey.
Okay.
Of all places. And so on January 10th, they update the status to say that there's been a delay with the airline. The day after, it's now in customs.
Okay.
So I'm having this conversation back and forth with, like, I open up a ticket. It's like on the 15th, right? I'm like,
come on.
No, I opened up on the 18th because it said it was supposed to arrive on the 18th. It didn't arrive, and then they updated their thing to say, "Oh, it'll arrive tomorrow."
Okay.
Didn't arrive, and now it says between 19 and 26.
Mm.
So I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so I open up the ticket. I'm like, "What's going on?" And they just keep responding. We apologize for the inconvenience. We have escalated this to like I don't give a fuck who you're asking. And like for
results
for 3 days, they're like, "We're waiting for an update from the local carrier." I'm like, for 3 days, you're waiting for an update from the local carrier?
Wait, you ordered this through Amazon?
Yeah.
Aren't they like, dude, we'll ship you another one?
So it's a seller through Amazon.
Oh,
right?
it's not FBA?
No.
Ah, see. Yeah, they can dick you around.
So now Amazon's like, if I don't get it by the 27th, they'll give me a refund.
Yeah.
But a refund does me zero good because I can't get that dock here in Thailand. And I don't want to get the same one from the same bullshit seller who's going to ship it.
Obviously. Did you just order it? I mean, is there only like one seller on Amazon?
No. Now there's, at the time there was, now there's multiple.
Yeah, because the thing's out of the market.
But this company is just completely ass backwards.
So here's the thing. I mean, I didn't do drop shipping, but I used to work for.
Really?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I did.
No, you're a billionaire.
I showed. No. I showed you the website last time, right?
Yeah.
And you don't even need to inflate those.
That's a different type of drop shipping.
Oh man, yeah. Just drop your load. The shipping outside the U.S.
Yeah.
It is. You don't want to do it.
Oh, real quick, Joe, thank you for the coffee at
buymeacoffee.com. Shit, that's right, Joe. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, you paid for this even before I got it.
So let me just, I want to read some of this. So UPS iParcel, right?
Parcel, yeah.
Parcel, whatever.
Well, it's more partial.
Yeah. So
what's the address? What's the email address? At iParcel?
Yeah. At iParcel. So they write me back and like, "Dear Dana, thank you for reaching out. Sorry for the delay. After a review, it shows the shipment of your parcel is in, hit a delay with the airline Sunday, January 10th, 7 a.m. An airline delay has occurred. We are adjusting plans." This is the exact same thing it says on the update, right? So she just copy and pasted.
Okay.
Then we're looking further into the status of your parcel. So I wrote back, "Hi, I've been waiting on my package associated with the tracking." That's my first one. So they're just quoting me back. So I read back, I'm a bit confused as to how it hit a delay with the airline 10 days ago when tracking shows it was already in the process of clearing customs in Thailand. And again, she writes back, "I'm sorry for any inconvenience this may have caused you." Yeah. So "Thank you for reaching out. Sorry for the delay. Your package shows da-da-da." And I'm like, "Are you just sending me the same message over and over again? Or are you actually working on getting me my package?"
They're not working. You know that.
Yeah, no, they're not at all. And then, on and on. And so they keep writing back. She's like, "Please know that we are actively working to get you your package." How the fuck you are. So guys, if you ever have a choice for shipping, and iParcel is one of them, they have the worst customer service, and apparently they don't give a fuck about delivering.
Which, I mean, you can, maybe they won't see it, but the UPS logo was on that. I mean, in other words, they are absolutely branding this and taking responsibility for it, which
shocking.
Yeah, it is, because I mean,
I don't know if you guys can see, but it's their signature.
I mean, it's obviously their, you could argue, internet, but it's probably international, right? International parcel.
So but UPS, like I've ordered stuff that ships UPS International, it gets here like that.
I will say
clears customs without an issue.
My experience with UPS is they're one of the worst shippers coming to Thailand. DHL,
obviously number one. Right.
FedEx costs a fucking fortune. But it absolutely gets here.
What's crazy about DHL is in the US, like you never use DHL.
No.
Like third tier.
No, and then people are like, how do you want me to send that to you?
Like I'll pay some hobo on the corner to run it down the street, and trust that he won't fuck it up.
Right, exactly.
Before I'll ship it DHL in the US.
Whereas, the most reliable.
DHL's our export partner.
Smart.
So the guy who comes here is the same guy all the time. Mm-hmm. Fantastic service.
Right.
Like if I need like extra bags, right, he's got them. Right.
Nice.
Like he'll.
Does he bring you coffee?
He's like on just about at that point. I mean, like if I order, like, so I can set with my DHL account as a commercial account, I can set a 90-minute window.
Right.
Minute one of that 90-minute window, he's here. If not, he's messaging Jib.
So sorry.
Like, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be late."
Right.
And like sometimes, like there was one time there was a bunch of flooding. I'm like, they're not picking up today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, because like 93 flooded.
Soaking wet.
Yeah. Like, you know how it gets, especially up towards Sukhumvit, right?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, he's not going to make it today, right? It's going to be super late. 7:30 p.m. at night. Right. Which is an hour and a half after the pickup time.
Okay.
He's ringing the bell. And he's like, oh,
Yeah,
so sorry.
super
So I'm like, oh,
apologetic.
dude, you're
It's
here.
fucking snowing outside.
Yeah,
for
like
Christ's
you're
sake.
here.
Yeah.
Right. So DHL in Thailand, like I can't the customer service are always back and forth with Jib. They help us with any export issues. Like we had I messed up a package once and put the wrong price on the
and they opened
for
it.
customs.
They're like, this is not worth.
Yeah, and so Jib was like, well, Jib saw it right after
Yeah.
I give Jib the paperwork, and then she's like, "The fuck are you doing?"
$8.
She's like, no. And so like she's on the phone. They're changing paperwork for
Oh, wow,
us.
that's
Like
nice.
yeah. So they pulled the package out. They went to the and,
Oh, that is because it's pretty automated even over here.
So
Yeah,
high level,
totally.
Like, and so that's my experience with. And then I got my scissors, my shears. UPS shipped them here.
UK, right?
Yeah, no issues.
Yeah.
This UPS iParcel thing is absolute garbage.
Well, I mean, that sucks. That really sucks. I will tell you that honestly, Thai Post, I've been fairly impressed with it. It's reliable. It's not quick, but it's reliable. Yeah. It definitely gets here.
Oh, actually, so gotta love Thailand. No, actually, I didn't. So he was showing me his wife had
I bet she did.
Electric stimulators that were like embedded into her spine. He sent me like a whole thing about it.
What?
So it's like a TENS unit, but like it's surgically embedded.
Is there power inside of her too?
Yeah, so it's like a pacemaker. It has the battery.
No way.
Yeah, and so
oh, that's friggin' amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that cost.
I probably should have showed it to Mike when he was still in pain.
Oh, well, there's the I'm not motivated now. You know, Mike, they sell really great drugs on the street now. Sorry. Not part of my life anymore.
So only 21 people dead.
You know what, dude? Here's the thing.
You got out at the right time.
It's K Plus is what I like to do. I like to use the K Plus app and ingest K Plus.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Either way, really.
Wasn't it a cereal? No, Special K.
Special K.
Yeah.
But
I believe was also a drug.
I was going to say we called it. Yeah, we called it special.
It's ketamine, right?
So I hear.
Sent like a temple smoothie and Jib cake for her addiction.
Yeah, see, remember, yeah.
Oh, Monday Jib will be getting cake on Monday. We've got a whole day planned. I got to get out. We got a meeting Monday down by the river, so we're also going to film a vlog at River City. Because I saw Eric posted one about like the art stuff at River City. So I'm designed a whole leather line with a U.S. company.
Really? Nice.
And so, well, partially, like I'm finalizing taking their concepts, finalizing it with a manufacturer to make samples.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've got a meeting with that manufacturer on Monday, which is down on the river. And so we're going to jump over to River City, look at the art.
Nice.
And then before that, we're hitting up, probably going to either do lunch at MBK or if the Japanese restaurant in Shogu is still open, Jim wants to go there. In Tokyo.
I was laughing. I was thinking of the Chinese one that does all the MSG that you like over at MB.
I love that.
So glad I didn't eat there that day. I would have relapsed.
I recommended that to her friend, and she's like, no.
Yeah, I can feel in my face that whole.
Yeah,
just have to turn it on for me.
It's so good, though. It's so good.
You know, so I'm walking around yesterday, right, and I cruised over to BKK Bagels.
Oh, Senior Frank, they have it on Lazada, that doc, because I couldn't find it. So I looked for that doc on Lazada and did not find it.
Well, again, maybe now, right?
Yeah, maybe. Well, he got his before me.
His doc.
Yeah. So like I think we ordered like at the same time. So I thought so Frank, I gotta catch up in the comments, but did you order yours from Lazada? If so, can you post the link? Because I will definitely check that out.
Is he a
because I'm pretty sure I'm getting a refund on the fucking
I'm sure by now
26th.
Amazon.
Yeah. Amazon is posted on my tracking page on their website that if I don't get it by the 26th, they will issue a full refund.
And the item will eventually show up too.
Yes.
They're not going to want it back.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, it may eventually. Actually, I ordered something from China once. It took 5 months to get here.
Well, where's your friggin' GoPro 8 right now? Mexico.
Oh, no, it's back in Arizona.
Oh, he cruised home. Okay, fair enough.
He's going to a poker tournament this weekend.
Poker? I barely know her. Well, anyway, so I was around yesterday, right? I'm thinking to myself, just as you were saying, there's so many friggin' places in Bangkok I have not been. And I go to the same places, you know, and I'm like, man, I really got to get out. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to do some of that.
So, different model, same thing. Yeah, Frank, can you send me a link on Facebook, please, man? Because I'll definitely, once mine's refunded on the 26th, I will definitely get it. Oh, what's this? Thai Post. Sometimes it depends on district that you live in. Most are good, but some. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Thai Post is phenomenal. Like we've shipped stuff. We've shipped stuff to customers domestically with Thai Post, no issues. And I've sent a few things overseas. Thai Post, no EMS.
Yeah. My postcards are getting to my mom in 11 days now.
Hey babe, was that my tomboy delivery guy who showed up? I want to know what the package was.
You don't call it ladyboy, you say tomboy, huh?
She's not a ladyboy, she's a tomboy.
Oh, it's a girl who's got it. More male.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense.
So she's a chick who a little butch.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I gave her a New Year's gift, right? Like some cash for New Year's, like 500 baht or something, 300 baht. And so I asked just write like somebody be my like a Happy New Year on the card, and so on the envelope, and so Jib writes on the envelope like entire Happy New Year, and then puts like little hearts. Like what the fuck? I'm like about to give this to the tomboy delivery chick, and she's gonna think now like I'm trying to flirt with her. Jib's like, no, I'll go out and give it.
Your
to
deliveries
her.
will be here on time, guy. You do not have to worry about that.
Joe wants to know if you enjoy reading.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I don't. Is that related to some other thing that we were talking about?
No, it's not. He just popped in the chat. Hike has a strong urge to say living in a van down by the river.
Of course he does, because you're going to be down by the river. Is that Gracie? What did she write? You can't see it because of the
virtual hug.
Thank you, honey. Love you.
Oh, good. I like her profile picture with the glasses.
Where's that from? I think it's on top of.
Is that a new one?
Could be. Can't tell.
Tough to keep up with Gracie's accounts.
Yeah, her new she changed her Facebook one to Mike's Gracie. I was honored. Pretty sweet.
Hey everyone, Dana, got any advice for us about what you value? I value a lot of things.
That's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
Is that relative to something that he also said recently?
That might be talking about my video.
No, because one of the things that I would talk about I haven't done a live stream forever, is customer service. I'm obsessed with customer service. So that might be what he was relating to when you were talking about. Yeah.
I'm just the whole thing. And then Jib says that's her stuff. Hey, that's not my my True Box, so I can watch the UFC tomorrow.
Oh, you had to order a special friggin' device?
So it's like free because I'm a true customer. So
no, but you have to get
to watch the channel.
One channel.
Well, it gives you all the channels, but like I only really want to watch this one channel.
Oh, it's the little. Okay, got it. It's the one that. Yeah. I only see this when I go to like Airbnbs.
It's like the equivalent of cable box.
Yeah.
We used to have a different one from TOT, I guess, when we lived in Pachani Wet. And it came with this other VOD service called Hoot. I think it's Hoot, or it's HOOQ.
Okay.
HOQQ. I think
like Hook.
I think I always pronounce it
hook,
but I think Jib said it's always Hoot with a T. And they had some pretty good stuff on that platform. No, not yet for my box. God damn it. She looks like she's 25, Mike. So if you guys, I don't know if any of you guys follow Dr. Tony Huge, who was on the show. If you follow his Instagram, he's been hanging out with some chick who could easily pass for 16. And he had to put a video up and be like, guys, before you take this too serious, she's 24.
Wouldn't you say, though, that in general, Asian women, they look 10 years younger?
More than that. I mean, no one puts Jib in her at 40.
That's true. Gracie's 36. No, she will be. But yeah, I know she looks 25. I look 25 pounds overweight, though, so same.
Hey, Roger, what's going on? He'll be in and out for a while. It's all good, man. Come and go as you please, strangeling.
I don't feel a thing, Roger.
Less lube.
Oh, she thinks you're giving her crap about her emoji, dude.
No, not the emoji, Gracie. We're saying,
I couldn't see it, honey.
What's wrong? Yeah, because it's a virtual hug. In StreamYard, it just shows up as
the text equivalent of the display. It showed up fine in YouTube.
Oh, we had AIS Fibre and
Fiber. Fibre. Jesus Christ. Do you ever watch The Office?
If it's not spelled with the American spelling, it's not correct.
This is how much you hate the French.
FIBRE is the name of their service. It's AIS Fibre.
Fibre, not Ace Fibre.
No.
AIS
Fibre.
Fibre. Fair enough. Friggin' awesome.
HOOQ. Do you pronounce it hoot or hook or?
I would say hook.
Yeah, I always said hook, but I think for some reason it was hoot. And I think that they have an owl as their logo.
Hoot.
Yeah.
Kind of
like Hooters.
Yeah.
Which is like the owl, tongue in cheek.
Yeah. With the boobs.
Yeah. You know,
You ever eat at Hooters?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Fucking horrible, isn't it?
You ever?
Disgusting food.
I've been to the one here in Bangkok because David would always be like, he had a crush on one of the girls for a while.
Okay.
He's like, oh, we're gonna meet up for lunch. We'll go to Hooters
because there's no other attractive fucking Thai girls
the
working.
Girl he liked was not attractive.
Okay, is that weird? Like you come to this country
full of dimes,
and like I don't get it.
I felt like every other girl at the Hooters was better looking.
Again, it's in the eye of the beholder. Okay,
indeed.
And there are some people that might be like, dude, why are you dating Gracie?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, because she's the most beautiful woman in the fucking world.
You get the right one, you get the right one.
And Jib, same with you, right? Yeah. Exactly. But
at the same time, this girl had no personality, and she just had huge boobs.
Okay.
Right, and, like horribly done, like oversized implants.
Yeah.
And
that's
what he liked. And,
okay.
But yeah, I was like, David, he's like, oh, we have to sit in her section. I know where it is. And like, what?
Like a fucking junior high?
Yeah.
And did he order a shitload of food that he never did? Oh my God.
He's like, do you want to get a sandwich or something? Or I'm like, yeah, the like 2 things on the menu I can eat.
Oh, it's vegetarian. Yeah. It's a lot of fried friggin', you know.
I think I ended up getting onion rings because like, oh, that's it.
Yeah. I've had the chicken wings, I think.
I find the chicken wings to be tasty, but horrible. Like I just shit like crazy after because they're battered, then they're fried.
Oh,
so okay. There's too much batter and just absorbs all the oil.
I haven't eaten there, so when they had their first Hooters in San Diego, which gives you an idea, of course, of how old I am, but nonetheless, went there because I was like, oh my God, boobs, right? Because I'm in my 20s. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. You know, and I go and I'm like, okay, well, these girls are attractive, but I live in friggin' Pacific Beach, California. It's like all I got to do is walk down the goddamn boardwalk.
Yeah.
You know, there's beautiful women there who don't want to tip, quite frankly. And so, okay, yeah, there's pretty girls. And then I had the food, and I'm like,
where's Hooters from? Is Florida?
I believe so. Yeah,
of course it would be.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, well, if you had said Southern California,
Daytona Beach in the 80s.
God, Daytona Beach is such a fucking dump.
Exactly. That's what.
I
believe Hooters is from Daytona Beach.
Worst thing they ever did was say, "Yeah, you can drive your cars on the beach."
I always found that
ruined.
Weird. Well, being from New England, right? You would never allow that.
Well, no, that's true. But again, most, like California, you can't drive on the beach either. So,
no. Well, we got beaches in New England you can pull up to,
but
you can't drive on the beach.
Well, some of them have Duxbury, right? Yeah. For example, you had to do that to go to. But yeah, no, they wouldn't. But they are also pretty intense about their beaches in New England. Yeah. It's like the minute the snowy egrets show up, it's like, all right, you guys got to park way down the other end of.
Yeah, once migration starts happening. So let's scroll back. So Hike is on this Ty Lopez kick. He values knowledge.
Oh, I saw his.
He said something about like
he values more than money,
more than the Lamborghini in his garage. Which is a Ty Lopez reference.
Yeah, Ty is. Well, look, at the end of the day, you got to hand it to the guy because he's been able to lie.
Stevie, what are you talking about, Stevie? Stevie, I don't get what Bostonian banter. What is that,
Steve? That's bullshit.
Why don't you go down to Dunkin', grab us all a regular, all right, and then we'll talk.
I'll tell you something right now. If my fucking regular doesn't have cream and sugar in it,
well, that's a regular.
I'm gonna cram that sumbitch right up your ass, Bobby.
I saw some fucking townie over at Dunkin' the other day. Didn't know what a regular was. He's like, I want a coffee with cream and 2 sugar. And the girl's like, you want a fucking regular? What do you want? Just say
get out of line here.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I gotta go in the Southeast Expressway, sit there all fucking morning, Bobby.
I'm the Longfellow.
My gas tank's like on E the whole time. It's obviously somebody else's fault.
You know what I hated? When they were fucking doing the big dig.
Oh,
I could never find my fucking Dunkin' was moving every week.
Don't even get me started. And then all of a sudden the tiles started falling on my brother's Chevy and Tinto's freaking Ford pickup.
Jesus Christ.
Remember when I had my caddy?
It ruined my El Camino.
Do you remember when that El Camino, thing was mint, Junior?
Mint.
That thing was mint. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Fucking frame off resto, buddy. We sanded that sumbitch down right to the friggin' bolts.
We did that matte black on the fucking wheels.
Remember the steering wheel with the chain?
Wicked pisser.
Do you know how long it took me to
wicked
fucking pisser up top? I kind of need a cigarette now.
I feel like I need a little Irish whiskey in this coffee.
Yeah. I feel like I relapsed.
6 feet is the age there, right? No,
Actually,
20. I think.
I was gonna say it's not 18.
No, I think it's 20 is the age of consent here. But you can get married at 15, and that negates all consent.
Yeah, but you need your parents' permission, don't you? Like
Depends on the province, I think.
I think in the Philippines,
Jim's probably like, what the fuck?
honey, let me know if this is right. I think in the Philippines, if you're under, not necessarily 18, but if you're under 20, I think you need to have your parents like either present or something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It sounds like the government wants a lot of control over the citizens in the Philippines, though.
Yeah, and it's not like we want to control them so they all get a fucking bachelor's degree.
Oh, this profile pic's from Boston.
Is that on Grape Island?
In the Hung Park? What's a huge park?
Huge park.
Huge park in Chinatown? Oh, she's talking about the Common.
The Commons, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's not, it's close to Chinatown, but not in Chinatown.
So, you know, and here's what I wasn't going to say, but this totally reminded me. So we go there, right? Obviously, we take the fucking T. Take the green,
fucking green line.
The green line, you know.
Boylston, give up Boylston.
Of course we did, Bobby. And then we walked down the street there. See, this is why.
Okay.
I said to her downstairs, it's like, we're going to bring the microphone.
Okay, come on over because you're going to correct us on the age of consent, I'm sure.
Sit on his lap.
Yeah, pull in.
Sit on his lap and talk about the age of consent. Here. Let me put this mic right up to your face. How often have I said? Wait, sorry.
Oh, we need a check, Mike.
Oh, Jesus. I thought you were going to sit on your lap.
No, we're getting jibbing on the.
All right. Fair enough.
Now we're going to have to get a fourth mic when Gracie gets here.
Dude. Oh, fantasy. Cannot wait.
Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Oh, wait. How small is she going to look? Like, let's get like real closer.
Yeah.
Look. I love the lens on this.
I was joking that
you just lost 25 pounds.
The other day where me and Jim were talking about like how you're taller than me when we sit.
Yeah,
I'm taller.
Yeah, the friggin' tape measure. Dude, you don't do that. You don't do that with a guy who has a small ego like me. You can't do that.
So babe, age of consent.
Something else?
Wow. You had to go there, huh?
Just right away. Didn't even ease into it.
No, you're totally rubbing off.
But like a fucking like a doctor doing a prostate exam.
You know what I want to know? What is the Thai equivalent of how we use the word fucking, in English?
I hear.
Is okay, so but that they say that?
Yeah.
Like
wah.
Like if you hear like a whole bunch of like motorbike taxi drivers.
I hear. No, a lot of laiwa.
Laiwa is like
The fuck.
Yeah.
Like accent. It's a sweet El Camino.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
So that'd be like a laiwa. I hear is a little bit harsher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you say you should prepare to fight.
Fight.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not what I mean.
Token
like it's the like.
Over your dial-up right now.
What? I was trying to click on Token Nomad's comment. Guys, did we just
hold on?
Let me. Here it is. I've seen way too much fun there. It can be
Soy
fun
15?
there. I think.
Stand by. I think we're gonna have. You know what it is? F-bombs.
Yeah.
YouTube is like totally.
So I think. What's the best place in BKK for super spicy?
They don't eat
spicy wing.
No.
But we have a spicy dipping, like
to
eat with the chicken.
I think it's something with my computer, not the live stream. Maybe. There's a place called Foul Mouth that a lot of people are saying is pretty good.
Oh, dude, look at that friggin' video jitter.
I can't even see it for like the angle. That's pretty bad. Yeah.
What the hell, guys? Are you experiencing this?
Yeah, but they seem to be having some technical
You see what I mean?
issues.
I mean, look at that.
Downstairs like that too.
I can't
really?
sit still like that ever.
Pretty low res audio cutting out. Yeah.
Time to cut the AIS fiber. Cut the AIS fiber and go AIS fiber. Well played, Cody. Dude, are we gonna have to start doing live streams at my house?
Maybe. I'm wondering if it's my computer.
I mean,
not.
Jib has this tendency to walk around in her freaking underwear. It's really starting to piss me off. Can you buy her some clothes? If you were like, can you just make her?
Guys, we'll be right.
Is it
I'm gonna
really?
I'm gonna bounce over to the 5G,
All right, fair enough.
5 gigahertz and see what happens.
It should hold. I think Facebook will drop out.
Let me see what happens. Stay. Need a lot of fever.
You might have to refresh StreamYard. That would suck. Hold on, let me go back.
All right, guys.
You know we were both engineers, you guys,
Yeah.
right? You know that? Well, actually, I still am, but that's because I don't have a real job.
Well, Hugh, I'm gonna say no matter what the problem is, it probably is Cox Internet. So I just bounced this over to the 5 gigahertz spectrum. Let's see if this.
Dude, it's 4 frames a second, dude.
What's going on? All right, I'm gonna refresh, guys. So give us a minute.
Everyone stay home today.
Hey.
Saturday.
What's going on,
everyone
guys?
Use internet.
Oh,
I thought Sunday. I thought most people work 6 days a week. No?
I'll leave this comment up until we figure out what's going on. How's it look, Mikey, on your end?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. You and me, we meet probably at the freaking Boston Marathon. You know, up there in we go to Charlestown.
Cody's saying much better.
Thank you, Cody. I love you more than you know.
Cody's our QC guy. All right, so now we have Jib here. So Jib, what is up with the age of consent in Thailand?
Well,
Like
What is it? A gray area? Come on, it's got to be a number.
let's say in Bangkok, in like a civilized part of the country, a big city, what is the legal age of consent for like a couple, for a person
like to get married, like
No, have sex.
to have sex legally?
It can be any age.
No, legally.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Oh, sorry.
How do you
I
think the
missed that
country
word.
started?
Yeah, no. We all follow
15,
Tony's Instagram.
15.
Oh, okay.
15.
So like
What?
no matter, it's like this. If like you dating,
Yeah,
and like the girl or the boy
right.
under 15, no
Okay.
matter like it's a real love,
Yeah, you're a scumbag.
Something.
No,
Like,
you're a scumbag.
you
Under
will
15.
have problem with the legal issue for sure.
Okay, under 15.
So I'm 30.
15.
I'm 30. I'm dating a girl who's
16.
17.
Yeah, 16, 17. Is that okay? I mean, legally?
Okay.
Legally, really?
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 20.
No. It's like
Huh.
well,
Wow.
so the age that has a problem with legal issue is 15.
Oh, I thought that was from marriage.
So you can get married at 16 without parental, you don't need parental consent?
Well, parents have to like allow you
They do?
to sign the paper.
Until
because
what age?
You still youth.
Until what
right?
age?
They count as like a mature. Like
Mm.
you're adult.
Yeah, like when will you
At
reach
20.
maturity?
20.
Okay.
Mm.
You didn't catch that, didn't you? Went right over your head.
Huh?
What?
So 20 is the age.
20.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A token says, I had my wedding on the roof of 4 Point Sheridan on Soy 15. The
Wow.
Hooters at the bottom was our pregame drinking spot every day before we headed out to the town. You know, I used to go to the Full Metal Dojo weigh-ins. They would do them on the Hooters at Soy 15.
Hmm.
And that was probably the only good times I've ever had at Hooters, when it's basically watching shirtless guys touch each other.
Yeah, I never, the whole like wrestling thing with the tights.
Oh, I love it.
No, maybe if I'm at a Cirque show, I'll watch that. But other than that, no.
Like pro wrestling, MMA, like fantastic. Jib hates pro wrestling,
Because she's
but-
smart.
but she likes MMA.
What are you doing? Why are you touching his?
Talk about their age, like
No, she wants to go back on topic.
Remember, like when I collect data.
No, you gotta talk into the mic, not.
When I collect data,
Yeah,
we can
in
turn it up a little.
Again, it's like
Oh, she's already maxed.
Really?
No.
With the gain at the
Yeah,
top?
shit. I can
Okay,
give her a
there you
little
go.
more.
Yeah.
so like I saw like girls at 14 already
Yeah.
have baby. Like
Yeah, but that
many
doesn't make it
girls.
legal.
Yeah, no, that's, I mean,
it's like it has like some gray area. Like if both parents.
A lot of 14-year-olds with babies in the U.S. too.
okay,
yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt. Yeah.
So they were like not gonna go to police station and complain about this, but they were kind of like know that when the age is right, they will sign the paper, or maybe they not even sign the paper. They're just like for like a culture in the village, that kind of like you have the white robe and tying around and have like ceremony that people in that village know that they are couple, married couple,
and they support it.
So like seems like
well, I think maybe it's like one of these
is
like
not the most important thing for them.
It's like, oh, you're already gonna have the kids, so might as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, do make it. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me ask you this though. So, is it more appropriate? Let's take Bangkok, and then we'll move into like the province or the village or whatever. Is it more acceptable for a younger Thai woman to be with an older white guy versus a young Thai woman to be with an older Thai guy, or is it doesn't matter either way?
Scumbag's a scumbag.
I mean, that's exactly right, especially if he has facial hair. Whoa, yikes.
I think it depends like how old.
Okay, like I mean 60 versus 16, yeah, that's ridiculous. But I mean
that's weird.
But like I'm older than Gracie, right? But it's not, I don't feel like it's weird over here. When I go home and Gracie and I walk hand in hand, like in a public area, I feel a little conscious, self-conscious, because I get a white chick staring at me going,
yeah. So like, shut up, Karen.
Yeah, exactly. No, it. Trust me, the delta between Gracie and I, not the fact that she also looks 13 like you, but it's like,
she's like what, mid 30s,
36. Yeah. Well, this year she'll be 30.
Yeah, so fucking...
she's so young.
But I get it. But you look young. Is exactly like my skin looked like that when I was 9. It was that good.
There's the delta in perception is much greater than the delta in reality.
Exactly.
35, you're 52, 35, 52. No big deal.
No big deal here in the United States.
That's still no big deal.
Oh, bullshit. Come on, dude. Where you and I grew up,
25
fucking Rhode Island,
25, 52 maybe.
Remember the photo that I sent you, like the guy from the Rocky, the guy who was a boxer.
Oh, Dolph Lundgren with his 18-year-old hottie.
Yeah. But that's
but he's Dolph Lundgren. That's
what was it different?
Because he's Dolph fucking Lundgren.
So
it doesn't matter if he's like Hugh Hefner was banging 20-year-olds. He was like 1,000.
Yeah, but that's God. No one's Hugh Hefner. But the average, I can tell you
Hugh Hefner,
right now on my where I grew up, my street. If you were to ask any person on my street, Michael, 52-year-old, he's dating a 35-year-old. They'd be like, oh.
Yeah, well, maybe, but
dude. I guess the Rhode Island is not as concerned. Where I grew up,
so no, I mean Rhode Island, they talk behind your back. Oh, fucking
yes,
scumbag Dana living over in Asia.
Yeah, dating some chick like under 40 for Christ's sake. Yeah. No, but see, with you, I mean, you guys are only apart not even 10 years.
Not even 2. The 3 years.
3 years. Yeah. See, I mean, so that's the same thing.
No,
I mean, you're effectively.
But I mean, and to me, like when I look at if you're over 30, there's like very small changes between like 30 and 50.
But there's a big delta between 20 and 30.
Oh,
there's a lot that occurs in your life. Yeah. There's a lot of growing up just emotionally. Yeah. The other thing that I've discovered is whether you've had a kid or not, whether the woman has had a child, the level of responsibility that I've experienced, even in my own family, meaning Gracie's family, the level of responsibility and stuff, it goes up exponentially after the first child.
So some guys comment on this here. I want to get into, but first, Steve. Steve's got a great comment. He's like, BTS station hood videos in the words of Junior Soprano. I'm waiting like patience on a statue. So Steve, after today's episode, we're actually brainstorming all of that.
Yeah.
So in the works, trust me, and hopefully soon.
We should probably buy a whiteboard.
I have one downstairs.
Do you have some Post-its?
I do.
Dude, we could drop ship.
We are drop shipping.
Less than 1 hour. I could set up a website for you for $47.
So, gotta love Tom. He's 64. His wife is 40. I think it's great, but I understand what you're saying. In the United States, be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Here feels fine. Yeah, I even think 64 and 40 to me is like not a huge deal. Like,
I've talked with Gracie about this, and she's like, "There's no way I would want to date a younger guy. Level of responsibility is not there. Worried he's going to cheat on you." Like, here's what actually I find very interesting about the delta between the Philippines and Thailand. This is infinitely more common in the Philippines, that a guy will cheat on you to the point where they find it obtuse that I will not cheat on Gracie.
So,
like, some of her girlfriends are like, "Oh no, he's doing it."
So Thailand is actually. So I used to joke with my Thai teacher about her boyfriend's French. He's in France.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
yeah.
got like stuck apart
Right.
during COVID.
Well, she's
Same
already
thing.
dating a gay male, so I get that.
So,
France.
but I was like, oh, French guys, they cheat on
Just saying.
their wives and their girlfriends all the time. It's just part of the culture. They all have mistresses. I joke with her, right?
Okay.
And she sends me a fucking article, like countries that cheat on people the most, and Thailand is higher than France.
What do they call them? The side person here?
Gig.
Gig.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a term for it even. I mean, it's part of, again, it's like, it's weird because in France, I know a French guy, he banged everything, married some bar girl, but he was still banging everything he could get his hands on.
Is he an HVAC?
No.
I lost it even before you did on that one when I went back to HVAC. Yeah.
No. So, but yeah, he married a bar chick, and then he ends up like wipes her up, moves her back to France, has a couple kids with her, but he's banging whatever he can.
Yeah, but come on, dude. I mean, the story started with he married a bar girl.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's tough, dude.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely there's a delta. But yeah, she would she trolled me back. She's like, oh no, he has to worry about me. I'm Thai. And she sends me this article.
Wow.
She's like trolling me,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you. I mean, I like the paradigm over here where it's like completely acceptable for me to be able to date Gracie, quite frankly.
Yeah, but I even if you
have her as my wife
in the U.S. I mean, I really think 50, 52, 35, 36, you could get away with. I don't think it's that big a deal. 40, 64, not would it be as common to see it with would you be able to pull it off with a U.S. chick? Maybe. I mean, it depends.
Maybe.
I think it depends how they look. If the guy is not look like grandpa.
Yeah.
When I was
like a big white beard Santa.
Yeah. Right.
And a girl is not dressed like she just finished high school, something like that.
Yeah.
It will be okay.
When I was in my 20s, I dated a woman who was 46 for a little while.
37 when I was 21. Yeah. And everyone was like, whoa.
So I wasn't 21. I was 26, I guess.
Okay. And she was
46.
So similar delta.
20 years.
20 years, yeah.
She was Asian too. She looked younger than me. Half Asian.
Oh, one story.
Half Asian, half black.
So left half was Asian.
Yeah, right half. But she probably looked like my age. People would see us out and not.
Okay, yeah. So so they wouldn't say.
She made me look 30.
It's the optics.
Yeah.
It's the visualization, right?
My auntie, she used to went to master degree in Australia.
Yeah.
I think that time she was 40 something already. It's a bit older than me now.
Mm-hmm.
And when she took class there, so her classmate want to date her.
Yeah, they're all 20 or something.
So it's she's how old are you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's 20 something, a graduate bachelor and then master.
Yeah, right into it. Sure.
So she just a bit younger than his mom, something like that. That's weird.
Right.
So
that's funny. She looks so young that guy. So she's saying
right. Oh yeah, ask out my peers.
Token Nomad says the fact that Thailand has the concept of man noi, I think proves that they love to cheat.
What does that mean?
Know this word.
What is that? I mean, you got to remember.
Teach you.
You got to remember, most of these guys have been here before.
Okay.
Yeah, he's married to his wife is Thai.
Okay. Your wife teach you this word?
What does it mean?
Mistress.
Yeah.
The permanent one that you always pay her. You have
your
wife, right? No. It's
you're I got it. You got a hotel, you got an apartment for her.
Yeah. Wife, right?
Sure.
And you have a other house somewhere with this lady you call Mia Noi.
When we lived in the penthouse at Monterey, I'm pretty sure our neighbor was Mia Noi for the guy who owned. He was one of the owners of the building.
Yeah. Well,
and so he was an older Sikh guy.
No, that's gig, right?
No, but she lived in that apartment.
Lived there?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Mm-hmm.
So she will not live there. She would show up with her luggage. This young Chinese looking chick would show up every couple months, and then he would be around, and then it would be empty.
It's funny. When I was in my 20s, stories like this, I'd be like, oh yeah, it'd be great. I can't wait to win the lottery. What do they say in office? What do you do? $1 million? 2 chicks same time, right? No, but it's just I used to think about.
You don't need $1 million for that. Guy like you do.
But it's you know, I think about that now, and I would. Okay, you've probably done this before. You date two girls at the same time. Very common behavior in the United States. You have two. You know, they're not necessarily your solid girlfriends, but you're dating two girls. It's a complete pain in the ass. It's like a management nightmare, dude. I am not into it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Remember, I think it was the CEO of King Power when he had the helicopter crash with his assistant with him.
Helicopter. Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
And the rumor was that was his mistress that was in the chopper with him.
Yeah.
It was Mia Noi.
That's his assistant.
So then there's also I have a friend who frequently uses the service of working girls in Bangkok.
Sure.
And
not shocking.
He has his Eric has his number one, his number two. Some of my friends.
Yeah, but let's be clear. That's completely different.
That's different. But
he's like having two girlfriends. Basically.
But so my buddy, he has just like a roster. Right?
Okay.
Like he's got like 5 spots on his roster. It's like if number one's busy, he calls number 2, number 3.
Wow.
And he's like talks about like, oh, one of the girls has a boyfriend back home. He's like, oh, he's like number 1 visiting her boyfriend back in the village, so number 2 is coming over.
Well, we share a friend who has a different behavior than we do.
Yeah.
He has a legal papered marriage that he likes. And then he has the ability to go date other girls as long as there's no sort of interaction with them, you know. And I'm just like, forget it.
Yeah.
Again, same with you. You know, we share the same sort of, I don't know, values, I get.
Yeah, we both value monogamy, which is rare.
Well, in this part rare, of I know what you mean, but
I mean, for guys of our age who live in this part of the country. Right?
Well, don't forget. I mean,
it would seem we would be in the minority.
Yeah, but don't forget, you think every single human male that lives in Cambodia is a complete scumbag.
I'm probably right.
So every single male in Thailand that's never been here before think are total fucking scumbags.
No, so it's interesting.
You know,
I know a lot more guys in our realm, right, than I do like who I'm close with. Guys who have this.
Yeah, well, right. It's because that's why you get close with them.
And like these are my friends, and then I know a lot of guys who are. I know a fair amount of guys who are just out like bang whatever,
banging chicks, yeah.
You know, and like some of them, like if you're not married, like what? Yeah, go for it.
You sure, right? Totally
should.
I'm glad.
Don't go full bareback Walsh though and start having unprotected sex with prostitutes.
I mean, I will tell. I mean, I'm glad I got it out of my system.
I want to get my girlfriend pregnant. So like, dude, your girlfriend is a prostitute. Dude. Like she works at Soy Cowboy. Yeah, but like I wanted her to have my baby. Like you could pick better.
Both of us don't get that behavior. No. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
When you have a friend talking to you about like they want to get their prostitute girlfriend pregnant, it is hilarious.
Well, then they actually usually change into an acquaintance when they become using that behavior.
7-year difference, but looks like 15 to 20 bonus.
Yeah, exactly right.
That's yeah. So Jib and I are 3-year difference, looks like 15 or 20.
I would probably 10, 15, 10. Wait, is that a gray hair up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Gray hair.
Crazy. You're working her too hard, dude.
No, I have this since I was 30.
Joe says, what age can I date? I'm 57. So anything over 20, it's legal.
16.
No, not 16. There's a high school right down the street.
Did I just hear a ding? Is that your bell thingy? Or was that, well, maybe that was
I did hear a ding too.
Do you travel with your own pepper? Is that what this is? Is this ground pepper?
My chai.
Oh, it's that. Do you like that stuff? I prefer the stick. That's like more herbs. I prefer the more.
It's a different smell.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone rang the bell.
No, it's like here.
Oh, you just get an email or something, yeah.
Yeah, this one it's different. It picks up the stick is more like peppermint, like oil.
How many buddies back home do you have that think that if they've seen you in Jib or something like that, and they think that what you're doing is wrong, essentially?
I think maybe everyone on this soil think that he's already dirty old man.
I doubt that. I know you're joking,
there's a ladies who sell like a cut fruit on the main road. Not
of course.
Well, at the Song Tao spot, like I like to support her, like buy something
next to the pastry lady, straight out the end of your street. They got all those pastries to the left.
On Sukhumvit.
On 93, like when you just walk in and
walk to they're everywhere.
The big raid and walk a little bit further, like near ATM.
Yeah, right.
That one, there's always like something sell there.
Okay, yeah.
So I like to if I walk pass her, I will buy something.
Mhm.
So
But
one
not
day,
sex.
Fruit.
fruit car.
Thank you for being
Okay.
appropriate,
So,
proper.
So one day I walk past with my student uniform.
Mhm.
and like
You should.
and so I buy a mango from
Right,
her.
right.
So she asks like where is Dana? So like, oh my husband work from home, so I just come back from school. She look at me like,
Yeah, right. Here's what's crazy. If you guys don't know, because I did not realize that at your level, you still wear a uniform that looks literally the exact same.
It is like a very formal school.
Yeah, but that uniform basically, light top, sort of light purple, light blue with the dark skirt. When do girls get issued that uniform? At like 9 years old, right?
So here's the thing, like, so
high school.
Yeah, but so at university the uniform's a little bit different, but then
not much from a distance.
No, but from
from the length of my skirt, let's say none of the private university will wear that length.
Yours is longer. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Sure.
And like the style,
the color of
the style of the skirt, most like look like a vocational school.
Yeah,
not like
yours.
Not like high school or university.
Yours is flat or pleats?
That off-white is pleats.
Yeah,
but that off-white shirt is
it's pretty common, right?
It looks like more like a high school shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
University also, but again, university student not gonna wear that big.
No, I think that in university, I remember all the girls having like white shirts.
They wear very tight, button up. Not
that's true. It's tighter.
Because for mine, like a teacher said, "Oh, we're not gonna allow you to wear like a very tight shirt." So you like mine, even I'm small, like wear like a S size for every shirt, right?
Sure.
Whatever they order, the smallest one for me is still big.
That's the small. Yeah, but it's a sewing class. Don't you like take it in? I mean,
it's embroidery, not sewing.
Oh, all right.
So like cannot change.
Right.
Cannot go to the shop and
have it tailored.
Cannot. They're not allowed. So we're not allowed to wear like a body fit.
Okay, but the class you're in, like the majority of the women there are like 60, right? Isn't that?
Jib's
like
the second youngest.
Let's say average age must be 50.
50. Okay.
Jib is the second youngest.
Right. And the other one, is she also tiny like you? And she'd like
smaller.
Yeah, Ying is tiny.
It's like her like shirt just falls on her.
She has like the same size of a shirt.
Really?
Like
she's considerably smaller than Jib.
So like if she do like this, and then you can look see through all that.
Like, see through to the other side, like full light coming through.
Yeah.
I gotta read this comment from Token Nomad. It's hilarious. His wife's dad moved his Mia Noi into the same apartment building they lived in. Crazy bold.
Yeah, I thought that's sort of the deal, right? In other words, like, I mean, that's quite disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, in other words, you're not supposed to let the other, like, the family's not supposed to sort of acknowledge it, right?
It depends on
babe, are we making you uncomfortable? Richard thinks we're making you uncomfortable.
What are you kidding me?
The line of questioning.
No,
okay. No, come on.
I'm old enough. If like I was like in 20, I would feel like this is awkward conversation, but I'm 40.
The cringe factor on her face is real.
The cringe factor, yeah, absolutely. I still want to know why they always wear the belts that wrap around their body one and a half times.
And make them look, the same reason the tight shirt. You know the reasoning for the super tight shirts at university? They think it makes their boobs look bigger because their shirt is tight.
Like to show, like.
Really? Shape. I mean, but isn't it in general?
Like you got an A cup and you're busting the buttons.
That's true. Yeah, no, that is kind of ridiculous. But I mean, if you could argue that the policemen are the same way.
I don't know how the cops have their uniforms so fitted.
And many of them, like, it is rare to see one that's overweight. I mean, you will see one.
Yeah,
but they are fit.
Yeah, but I mean,
these guys,
they're not a shred of fat on their body.
Sprayed on garment.
Yeah, and like that's not stretch fabric, right? That's real.
No, it's fitted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like fitted beyond.
Like
it's not fitted shirt.
It's not doing this.
Zero allowance on their body. It's just like boom.
Yeah. I mean, they must iron the shit out of
I am
that thing.
always, and like you see him get off the motorcycle, it looks perfect.
And it doesn't come untucked.
No.
How the fuck do you do
No, I
that?
bet you they're running the
You think? Like the socks thing with the circle?
Yeah, the garter belt.
I mean, they are pretty proud of their outfits.
when I was in the army, when we had to wear Class A's, you have to wear those to keep your shirt tight.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so if you wore your Class A's, which is like your business casual uniform.
So in the Army, they wouldn't allow a gay Earth shirt?
Oh, no.
What if you didn't talk, didn't tell? I mean,
Still
as,
no.
as long as you didn't.
Yeah, I was in the early 2000s. Don't ask, don't tell.
I really want to figure out how to make these in mass.
You gotta, like, I think you have to just collect all the scraps you can and then drop them off at like a lady and be like, hey, make me a sheet.
Yes, just sew this together. It doesn't have to be a rectangle, right? You could just,
Well, you need some shape. You gotta have at least the width. Like you could probably go 58.
Well, he does his stitches vary when he puts the pieces of fabric together. Like sometimes he'll just do this thing.
Yeah, he's not super consistent.
No, which is great. In fact, I don't know if he did this. I don't think he did because I called him on it. The sleeves, like one of them is tighter than the other.
But the weird thing is, like, he has your pattern.
Yeah. Huh? No, he ignites. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I won't do that again. I'm like, well, thank you. But yeah, he's got two more. But yeah, I got to get some more shirts.
Is there a reason why guys love to hang around MBK and it's not for the penny deals? Oh, there is a reason. Yeah.
Well, oh, because the Hooters?
No, the schoolgirls in their uniform.
Yeah, it's like MBK considered as like a
yeah, Siam area.
Yeah. Like university student will
they hang out there.
Like after class.
Yep. You go to Mont, hang out. Yeah. No, I go for the penny deals, man. I use the Dollar General app.
I was gonna say, do you have the app?
Yeah,
if you have the app,
you gotta have the app. You gotta have the app.
Dialing it in.
Hey, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Perhaps a photo of a uniform. Actually, there's I'll see if I can find this. I'll post it on the Facebook page. There's a Japanese comic because it was I believe it was in Kawfee before they were Chinese owned. And there was a point where the Japanese were like fetishizing the Thai school uniforms. Oh, more than they were fetishizing
their own
Japanese.
Yeah, uniforms. I was gonna say right.
And one of the someone did an animation about the way girls dress at each university, and they put it in I think it was Kawfee or coconuts.
Okay.
And it was very accurate based on my experience.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting wearing a uniform in college. I mean, I can't. Yeah.
Jib will be able to find a fat separator easily in Thailand. It is a kitchen accessory, like a measuring cup with a dip tube. Will I be able to find a fat separator?
You mean like, in other words, obviously, if you put like oil and water, right, it would like separate. Like, is that what he means? Like the fat would separate inside of a liquid?
I think that's kitchen accessory, like a measuring. If you go to, I would guarantee, if you go to Central, they're gonna have it.
They have everything that right off the escalator.
Yeah.
70 mixers.
Separator, is that like a kind of like a lab equipment, like
it's a kitchen accessory. I honestly don't know what it is. So I'm thinking like what Mike is saying.
Like a small, it's probably like a small
I'm familiar with like
processor.
a lab, like a oil extraction,
Yeah.
like a separate part
Right.
from like oil and like a
water.
And you just get like water out first, and you keep oil in the a jar.
What foods would you separate the fat out of to then?
Never. We eat all the fat.
Right. Sure. But I mean, that's
so it's okay.
I don't know this thing.
No,
but I believe
it must
be interesting.
You know what?
You have to heat it.
I bet you that this is for separating fats out of stocks and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, like chicken stock and
we eat all. We eat all.
Mm-hmm.
We don't leave all the. We don't throw away delicious.
No,
fat.
I think it's so that you can keep the fat and get rid of all the shitty water.
Okay. Well, then I would say Central Embassy.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get this at Central Embassy.
Or like Emporium.
Yeah.
Or what's
get a good
kitchen
deal
shop?
on
The kitchen shop at Paragon.
Paragon.
Yeah.
Or maybe like Virasu. Like there's a Thai shop that sell like world class kitchenware.
So I decided I'm going to start making my own pizza. So Jim, I was telling this about Mike because we have the oven.
And you're going to do the square.
What oven?
Our oven.
The small one downstairs?
Yeah, I measured it last night.
You got like one of these.
Yeah, and so it can fit. I could fit a 14 by 14 tray in there, so I could get a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12 square pan.
And it's what, like a convection oven kind of thing with like the front door pulls down.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm gonna get a couple nonstick square pans. I'm gonna start making my own pizza. Do like 3 or 4 day ferments.
One night?
No, I'll do it like it'll take like 4 days to make to do the dough. So I'll make one for you, one for me. Yeah.
You want it, dude? You could, well, because but your dough is going to be this vegetarian.
All pizza dough is vegetarian.
Doesn't it have eggs in it?
No.
What is pizza dough?
Flour, salt, sugar,
water. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So yeast. And so for Jib, I could make hers though because it'll be pan pizza. I'd probably make hers with milk. I'd make mine with water.
The dough with you put milk in the dough?
You can, yeah, because it gets like a caramely flavors when it browns.
Oh, I like
if you're
that.
making pan pizza.
Yeah.
Right. So I could do that for Jibs. And then, get cheese for Jibs and then like whatever toppings and then just put mine with sauce.
I like to purchase.
Yeah, I could do ham and mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, now all of a sudden.
And then it'll
now
be
she's ready.
Then if I get a 10-inch pan, that's just 4 5-inch slices. So you could have 2 and 2. You could save it for the next day of Jambo's
for
here.
7 days.
Bring him to school.
Yeah, so Jib is one time Jib left pizza in the fridge, I think for like 5 or 7 days. And I'm like, oh, it's no good. She's like, no, I'll eat it. I'm like, I don't think it's any good. She's like, no, it's fine. It's in the fridge.
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
Right.
I completely agree. I have stuff in my for sure. Salad, that's a tough one. I can't go more than about 3 or 4 days with salad.
Joe needs coffee, BRB.
Sale,
yes.
I can go at least 2 days with salad.
Normally, I refrigerate the juice from a roast in a few hours.
It solidifies.
Yeah, solidify. Yeah. Thank you. Didn't bother asking a vegetarian and a street food junkie.
Yeah, I'm not definitely not.
Yeah. No, so I like to cook, obviously, because I don't eating non-meat food, I don't need to have like a fat separator, right? It's not something that would be in my repertoire. But yeah, I think Richard's like, if you just refrigerate, you'll solidify the fat, then you can scoop it off and render it out later.
I've lived in my place almost a year now. So but another week or so, it'll be a year. And I think I've used my stovetop 5 times.
So when your year is up, you move it next door or what?
So here's the interesting thing about that is that, the other reason, because you said the owner may have his car parked there, but the sign is gone.
No, the sign was on the first one.
No, I know, but didn't the second one have a sign in it too?
No.
Oh, it never did. Because that first one, I mean, I was walking around yesterday for a long time. I walked through True Digital Park like 4 times. I'm looking for like places, like where could you put a studio? Meaning, where could you put a location where because in real live radio, it's very loud in the studio. You are cranking the music up when you're making segues and everything. And so I'm like, I can't do that in my place, obviously. And even over there would be fine until someone moves next door. And then you're going to get a little bit of reverb. I mean, I could build a room in a room, which would be a complete pain in the ass.
Let me think about this. Where would because the rooms are front and back. So yeah. You could soundproof it.
Well, yeah, but I'd have to do more than this.
You'd have to do the heavy vinyl.
And I'd probably make a room in a room.
Yeah.
And then that's expensive and takes time. And
not labor wise. You probably do it for like a fraction.
I could have guys build it for me.
So my old studio, when that we had built at the company I was working with, where I was just doing podcasts, and the contractor who they used was my friend. He came in. I know what it cost. The most expensive thing was getting the high density vinyl.
Okay.
And so they got me the solid panels to hang.
Yep.
And then
what were the walls made out of originally though? Concrete?
No, because it was an interior room.
Oh, so it was drywall.
Drywall.
Yeah, fuck that.
And so they had to use they call it green goo.
Yeah.
Which is a high density glue. They spread that, then they put the high density vinyl, then they put the hard panels over that.
Okay.
And you could not hear. Someone could bang on the door, and you would just hear like do.
From inside, but on outside. But I mean, you're talking.
No, but they wouldn't. We weren't doing music.
Yeah.
It was not 100% soundproof. It was, I would say 98, which was better when I was at EFM. They had fucking gaps in the door.
Yeah,
like whoever built the door didn't put didn't seat it right.
Yeah,
and it was a sliding door.
I'm used to doing like doors that have magnet. So
this was supposed to have a magnet. right? But
But they decide they
it
didn't
had
want
big
it.
gaps at the top and bottom. And
Is that a Thai thing? That's the way you get Dana's attention too. She uses her index finger.
But this is the funny thing about an EFM. whenever they would open the door, it would beep.
What?
In the studio.
Fucking bozo. All right,
Remember
Jim.
there's
What?
a building.
What?
There's a building like rental building at like somewhere like on Nude or Bering, cannot remember for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's come with the like a record room.
Where? Bering is probably pretty cheap. On Nut, it probably costs a fortune.
Maybe not on Nude, but like somewhere like.
Please,
this
if you
way.
know about it, I would
Because
love to learn.
when we try to find a place,
Oh,
I saw that, but it looked like not like the spot I would want to stay. Like it's not like right size. let's
okay.
say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have a
Tons of stuff.
yes,
Right.
and that one is like it might be like the music room before
Okay.
because like it looks like
Do you know what she's talking about when you guys were looking for places?
Yeah, I remember those. So the problem is when you look at places, most of it's online, and then trying to actually find someone to show it to you.
Well,
is
yes. Shit. What? 2-3 days ago, I'm on Nut on foot. Like I can move easily. I don't have to be like, oh yeah, drive your car. Trying to find that place. Wait, was it on Nut that I was off of?
On Nut.
Yeah, it was. And I was down. Oh my. Okay, dude. There is soy. What was it? 13, 12, something like that.
Wow.
So soy 12. There were some homes down soy 12 off of on Nut. Enormous. Like they were giant mansions by like Rhode Island
dude.
standards.
If I go down,
Holy God.
if I walk down to Soy 29 and then I cut through to the WAP,
Yeah.
there's some of these houses are ginormous.
The yard. I mean, and they have 15-foot high fences.
Like the houses right next to the Jim Thompson factory are huge.
Crazy, right?
Huge.
But then, like, then your neighbors.
One of them looks
Are-
like it could be like a 12-unit apartment building.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's a single family home.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
just
was
like,
impressed. I mean, obviously they've been there a while. Well, although not true, because some of these houses are pretty modern.
So Richard,
All right, well, I'm
just
gonna find
bought
out
the
what
new
that place-
Toshiba 13 in 1 toaster oven.
13?
in 1. Does he mean you mean 13-inch or is it literally 13 in 1? But he air fried tater tots, which I do love me some tater tots. Crispy outside, like mashed on the inside.
Yeah, not a big fan of the tater tot. I like a good French fry. I like a steak fry.
Tater tots all day, baby.
Yeah, no, I would
Tater
go with the
tots
steak
all
fries.
day.
Mhm.
Have you seen this thing on food YouTube lately where people are making their confit thinly sliced potatoes then in duck fat and then layering
Duck fat?
Duck
Okay.
fat.
then
Like
layering
duck
it and
butter?
pressing it.
Yeah.
No, just straight duck rendered out duck
Okay.
fat.
Yeah.
Then they press, which is French people do that with
Yeah,
potatoes all the
but
time.
you know how I feel about the French.
Yeah, me too. And
I'm
there we go.
Fucking
So-
yes.
So they make it like super thin, and then they confit the potatoes,
Yeah.
and then they press them and refrigerate them to make like a brick,
Uh-huh.
and then they cut it in cubes and they deep fry it
After.
after it's been
And
confit.
apparently it tastes good.
It makes this like super crispy layered, like the croissant of potato fritters type
So
of.
right in the middle, yeah.
And yeah, like I've seen a few of like the food YouTubers I follow do it, and it takes like 20 hours.
Yeah, see. Takes me literally less than 1 minute to order chicken and sticky rice.
Yeah.
Just bam.
You just point to
Well, in fact, I go there so often.
Yeah.
Like literally, if I come up and then we will nod and smile. But if I go like this,
Yeah.
2 pieces, bam, the minute I get there.
What are your 2 pieces?
I
You
mean,
go thigh and breast. You go thigh and leg. What are you doing? You do a drum?
I guess it's thigh and breast. I mean, it's weird. The piece of chicken, they like open them up here.
Yeah.
It's like a bone. I guess it's the thigh. I don't know.
So the
Maybe it's
thigh,
the breast.
Usually the thigh will have the leg attached if you're getting a double.
No, because it's not the thigh. Because like the what do you call that? Drumstick
Yeah.
is the leg, effectively.
Yeah.
right?
So you get the drum.
Yeah,
the
so I
drum
don't
and
do
the
that.
thigh.
I do
Okay.
the other one that's got like it's got a bone like this big, and then
Okay.
it's got like a piece of chicken on the side
It's
of it.
got
Like
the
here.
rib cage in it.
No,
No. So I don't know. Oh, so the thigh. It's the thigh then.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's the
Dark meat, right?
No.
White meat.
White
That's
meat.
the breast.
Yeah,
That's strange.
because I usually order them like this. You know
Okay.
what I'm thinking. Okay, well, then obviously she gets me.
Then she doesn't charge you.
She's also the woman that is the friend that like owns the massage place down the street that has been open this whole friggin' time.
Not open. You mean not open.
Not open, but
Yeah.
they open the door halfway.
Yeah.
And then when I walk by, she opens the door. Is that? and then closes it. Very clandestine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're not open.
They're not open. Well, oh, hey, so we should
Today
talk
they're
about that.
open.
As of today,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like you can actually, I can actually go get my amulet now.
13.
Yeah, the
type
amulet
of
shop.
Amulet
business.
shops are
No.
open,
You can't go cockfighting though.
which, you know, to be fair, I mean, unless it's really warm out,
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to.
you need that advantage.
I wouldn't want to fight with it.
I was watching Family Guy clips the other day.
Good man, up top,
And
love.
the one with God, where he's like, "Gentlemen, I present to you Asians."
I saw that.
He's like, "They're small, hairless, and while their penises are undersized, they're highly efficient."
Highly efficient.
And so they just eat like normal food, like everyone else. No. Opposite of that.
What's wrong to be Asian?
No, it's just a joke from Family Guy. Like always has these like over the top.
Totally inappropriate. You've never watched Family Guy, Jim?
No.
Oh, really? I would be. Will she get it? Will she
No.
get it? I mean, she
plus,
gets sarcasm. She gets English sarcasm.
Plus,
though.
Seth MacFarlane has someone who writes for. So Family Guy's banned in Thailand because he has someone Thai who works on his staff
Uh-huh.
who's like really like
Anti-
royal.
He doesn't like Elvis.
They've made some episodes that are like just outright banned.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like-
well,
like,
that's
I don't
fair.
even want to talk.
Yeah,
about
no,
it.
it's okay. That's fine. Okay,
I'll
so
send,
it's banned.
I'll send
here.
you links.
Well,
but-
because I don't need a VPN. I watch it on
No,
Netflix all day long.
yeah, but those episodes are like not. You won't be able to get that. There's 2 episodes that are questionable.
Have you ever seen the Family Guy episodes that are literally like R rated? Like
Yeah.
Lois says the F word constantly. She's like smoking crack,
Yeah.
drinking. Oh, Peter, fuck me. She like walks into the house. It's hilarious.
I think the other one is when they did the blue, what they call it, the Blue Harvest, the Star Wars parody for Family Guy,
Yeah.
and all the TIE fight. Every time there's a TIE fighter on scene, they're speaking Thai.
Right.
He's like, "Your father died."
I don't know. But that was when Chris was like Obi-Wan or something like that.
Yeah.
I didn't particularly like that one. Some of their spoofs are kind of, actually, most of their stuff is amazing.
The token, go more hike. I've heard he likes his salad toss, but that's just a rumor.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hike, I would not doubt that. Steak fries all the way with 1/2-inch thick bone.
Nice.
Mariano, what's going on?
Hey,
in Germany,
what
brother? How
up?
you doing, man?
What time is it there now? Let's see. What is it? 10 here. So 4 a.m.
Joe, AQI 158 at the moment outside.
Oh, dude, you still have the picture I sent you
Yeah.
yesterday? So you guys, so I'm sitting here in my apartment, right? And I don't have the AC on. I got the sliding glass door wide open, and I have an air purifier, right? But I have it turned, and I'm like sitting there on the desk, and I look up.
You open your window.
What?
You open your window.
Open my window, open my sliding glass door. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
you sent me a video.
I got the fan.
Oh, no,
yeah.
here's the photo.
So the video.
No, here's the photo.
Okay. So yeah, so that was the air quality in my bathroom yesterday after I used that duck stuff. You know, the purple, it's the purple container. It
Yeah.
says duck on it.
Bet.
Oh my God. Incredibly efficient, but it was pretty deadly. But yeah, 1:30 yesterday, just sitting there.
No leads on penny deals just yet. Hike. Actually, so we have a shop here called Daiso. Where everything's 60
baht, yeah.
$2.
Yeah, but that's from, is that Korea or Japan?
Japan.
Japan.
Babe, do we have any shops where you could get like everything's 30 baht?
We have 20.
I was
20
going to say,
baht.
I thought I saw, yeah.
But where's the 20 baht shops?
It's like local everywhere.
Okay.
Cheap stuff. Like most of them are 20 baht,
Yeah.
and maybe some piece like more expensive.
Mm.
Then some will get like electric thing at that shop and
They
burn the
break.
house.
Yeah, sure.
like our plug that blew up.
Yes.
And that's from a legit
Home
I got
Pro?
that at Home Pro, yeah.
What?
Yeah, my converter.
Do they use UL over here, Underwriters Laboratory? They don't necessarily have to
No.
be. No, they can just throw it out there on the bench.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We have a Daiso. What? What? Well, you have a Daiso in the what? Is everything $2? What's the price?
Daiso
token?
where?
He's in the Bay Area.
How
Well, that
much
makes
there?
sense. You know how many Japanese people live up there?
Yeah, but is it $2? I mean, crazy expensive in the Bay Area.
It's probably, what would it be up there? So like 60
$3.
bahts a round number here. I bet it's $9.99.
So are there any places in Thailand where you can buy stuff for 1 baht?
1 baht? No,
No,
No, that would be ridiculous.
no, it doesn't exist.
No.
not anymore. Like when I was young, I remember 1 baht you can get like a 3 candies.
I remember you telling me that your mom used to buy like noodles for like 2 stang or something.
How many stang
Maybe
are in
5 stamp.
5 stang. Yeah. Stang 100 stang is a baht.
It's 1/100th of a baht. Is that what the really small?
No, that one is quarter.
That's quarter. Okay.
25 and
The
50.
smallest
Yeah.
is quarter.
I don't even know why they use those anymore.
I hate getting those because like I know I'm never gonna have the. I always
It's
give
like,
them to Jip.
Put 'em in a
when,
jar.
Like they calculate like about like 7% watt. It's like
Yeah,
like,
right, sure.
You know,
Mhm.
small.
Yeah, Daiso is like the shittiest. Like every now and then, like you'll see,
Plastic.
like they'll have like ceramics and like they'll have glasses and stuff. So if
Yeah,
you want like
yeah.
a glass, it's not
Sure.
a bad deal. But
Yeah, coffee mug.
I've walked through the Daiso in Future Park a few times. I'm just like, what the fuck? Why would anyone
What's
shop
Future
there?
Park?
It's a mall out in Ranksit. So when I was at the university, I was like the closest thing. It was the only thing. It was either the Future Park Mall to hang out at or go to the bar with the one-eyed prostitute. So you know,
One eye.
you go to Future Park.
I mean, you could just 50% of the time, you could be like, oh, no, it's the money shot. Don't worry about it. So I know what I was going to ask you. Town in town, right? That's like an area.
Yeah.
Yes,
Town in town.
town.
Do they have studios there?
A lot. Like
Right? Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Like
It's a modeling shit
town
too,
home
right?
office there.
Hmm?
Mostly are company.
Oh, got it. You can't like rent them. Looks like they were
You
the-
can rent.
Okay.
There's some that you can rent.
Okay.
And like most of them are companies.
Mhm.
Like in like entertainment business, like
modeling agencies is what I've heard
somewhere
most.
like modeling.
When,
like
when I go for like
filming.
Yeah.
when I go for a casting, it's usually in town.
Town in town. How do
Yeah.
you get over there? You take a grab. Probably.
Yeah, I take a grab.
Okay.
So I think that's the only way to go there.
It's
Or
far.
You could go to a lot prow and then take a grab and be like a little cheaper,
Traffic.
but like super
Yeah,
long.
traffic. Yeah, I'm expecting it.
So, were you going over there for casting or something?
No, I'm going over to meet my buddy tomorrow, actually, a guy who I met before. He owns Bangkok.fm,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
And so he was like, he's on my Facebook, and he jokingly, he's like, listen to it. He goes, oh my God, dude, this is like 1980. Because he's from the UK.
Okay.
And there's a big delta between like what hit radio was in the United States and what hit radio was in the UK.
Yeah.
In the UK, it was like, hits all the time.
Yeah.
You know, in the United States, it was like, my balls are massive, AC/DC. You know, and so I'm more of the former or the latter, rather. So anyway, so he's got, and he says, so he's listening to it. He's like, oh my God. He's like, you can always buy Bangkok.fm. I'm like,
Why would you want to?
dude, you know what I bought yesterday?
What?
BKK.ai.
Oh,
$68.
nice. That's
Fuck
top.
yes. Dude, BK.co,
Yeah.
they're selling it for 30 grand. Dude, you know how many one-eyed prostitutes I'm gonna be able to buy this weekend? Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Indeed.
What am I gonna have, a my me or a my mao?
The mistress.
Yeah, what's the mistress?
The word?
Me may?
My shy.
No, it's not my shy. It's not no. It's what do you call the thing that someone wrote?
Mia nói.
Me and I.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Richard.
So for me, as I'm the legal one that he signed paper with, I've been
Mia
Luang.
Farang.
No,
Sorry,
Mia
what?
Luang. Luang is like a big. It's like formal.
Formal wife.
Oh, me. What is it?
Mia Luang.
Mia Luang.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
in this case, I'm just only Mia because only one.
What should I refer to Gracie as? I use fan. Is that correct?
Well, it's kind of different now. Like here
Yeah.
in Bangkok, like
Yeah.
let's say Bangkokian.
Okay.
When you say fan, which is like a
Girlfriend.
boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
It can be like just dating or already married.
Yeah, like fiance, whatever, right?
Whatever, like
Okay, that's what I thought.
it's cover everything. It's
Yeah.
like they know that you maybe stay together but
Mhm.
not sign a paper yet. It's like now it's not really that important to know what your status is because like
Okay.
people know that you're together.
Yeah, yeah.
No matter sign paper or not. But
And how lucky she is.
like old time
Didn't even.
they will have like if you say fan, it's just like
Yeah.
you're dating.
Oh,
But when you marry,
Yeah.
you change the word to call.
Mian, how do you say it? Mian Lao?
Mia Luang.
Mian Luang.
Oh.
Okay.
So Richard's talking about
Yeah,
this
you know.
So,
restaurant.
but
in-
that's not a good word because you know what? When you say this
so Richard's talking about
when
this
you say this
restaurant.
word, that's mean. That's a mistress.
What? I'm not going to accidentally call her my mistress. You got to be the correct words here.
No. I mean, when you call your first wife as a Mia Luang,
Yeah.
that's mean you already have mistress. So that's
Oh.
Mia Luang and Mia
Oh,
Noi.
you, no.
But if you have
I need a new word.
Only a wife,
Yes.
you call just Mia.
Mia. Like MIA. Mia. Oh, that's okay. Mia all day long. Boom. Up top. Okay, let's go. We got up top.
Yeah, up top.
Up top. Up top. Okay.
So Richard's talking about this restaurant called Egg Slut. I actually don't think that's a Japanese chain. I think there's an American guy who started Egg Slut. I think there's an American guy who had a food truck called Egg
Slut.
Yeah. So I think it's an American guy who started that restaurant.
What? Where? Here or in this Bay Area?
In California. I think it's from LA.
San Francisco.
Someone ring the bell.
Did someone ring the bell?
Did you get a delivery?
Maybe get the true box.
Let's see. So I think Egg Slut's actually an American thing, not a Japanese.
Egg Slut. I was near Siam, and I was in that mall that's got the radio station in it. What's that one called?
It's Lido.
Yeah, it's over past Lido. Like if you go past Lido to like the back, and there was this like egg specialty store. I don't know whether.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it's called.
Everything's got egg. It's
like everything egg.
Yeah.
It was kind of like this niche sort of thing.
Born Nomad Production says in the Philippines, Daiso in the Philippines the same price as local and half the electronics explode on power on.
Oh, dude. Well, what's
Same here.
Did they do it here where like you go buy something and they check it in front of you to show you that it works
so
before
if you
leave?
buy it like a proper, like every time I buy like a Mac product, right? They take out like their little scalpel. They have like a surgical scalpel and they'll cut the edges of the plastic.
Well, remember my Asus? They like took it up.
Yeah.
That's it. You're right. That's
same
interesting.
thing when we bought my 34-inch ultra wide downstairs. They turn it on and show like check for pixels.
Dude, you know what? I think I have a single pixel that won't light up on my fucking Asus.
Really?
Where should I go for that?
Usually it's like if they're like, if you have 3 bad pixels, you can return it.
And so okay, so you think I should go to Jib?
I would go back to JIB.
JIB?
Like, yeah, hey, can you do something? And they might be like yes or no.
Okay, maybe I have to like send it to Asus or something like that.
Or they might just swap the screen out.
Yeah, that's not true. Yeah, well, because I mean, shit, where JIB was right down the hallway, right? It was. Did you get a bitchin' package? Are you looking at live streaming video from downstairs right now? I'm looking for Egg Slut. Look for some fat separators. What's the downside there? I kind of want another beverage.
For some reason, I thought Egg Slut was founded by a guy in L.A.
And what do they just make? Like egg McMuffins? Like that's basically all they sell?
Egg Slut is a fast food. Oh yeah, I guess it is fast food Japanese. So I thought for some reason it was a truck in L.A. But Richard appears to be correct. Oh, Steve's going to Daiso tomorrow. He needs a cheap funnel. It will be cheap.
Yeah, it will be. Yes, definitely.
Joe, the one I prostitute, keep an eye out for you.
Wow, Joe.
Boom.
Good job, buddy.
That's why Joe
there.
has that shirt.
How do we give him $5? Right? How do we buy him a coffee?
Right?
Fuck.
You gotta get out here, Joe.
Jesus. Oh, because he said April, but now
he says he's gonna buy the he's gonna buy an RV and hit the road with his grandson.
Yeah, but which
is pretty awesome.
I get that. Can you imagine, dude? Being like, I mean, how old is his grandson? Probably like 10, 11, 12 years old. It's like you and grandpa.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Hit the fucking road.
No parents.
Yeah.
You know, pee in the fucking woods.
Balling out.
Yeah, like, I gotta go to the restroom. Oh, there's no rest area.
Put the window down.
Put the window down. Just huck it outside. Take a shit, throw it on the next car that goes by.
Could Jib get a Miyapur? It's like a
what does that mean?
Side dude, I think.
Oh, side dude, yeah.
Or Thai husband Miyapur. I think it's if Jib's back on the stream, let's see what she says.
How difficult was it for you to get married here?
Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
You didn't need to go to the U.S. Embassy and get a piece of paper that says you were.
I had my agent. Tom did it all.
Really?
Yeah. I had to go to the embassy and walk in, but he prepped everything for me.
Paperwork.
They don't let.
Yeah.
You know, I had to make an appointment.
Yeah. That's which is fine. I don't mind that.
It's funny whenever I'm there. There's always some dude who's like in town from like Isan.
Yeah, he's pissed.
And he's like, "Why do I have to make an appointment? I'm an American citizen."
Yeah, fuck you.
And like. Yeah, no, it literally says on the website, like they have a sign, appointment only.
Yeah, outdoors. They like on the doors, rather.
Yeah,
no, I don't.
And there's always some asshole, like 80-year-old guy with his 20-year-old wife. Like,
no judgment there.
No judgment.
Dude, I love that. Oh my God, you know what I just wanted? Pop-Tarts.
Really?
I just wanted a strawberry Pop-Tart.
The strawberry is the best one. No, blueberry. Actually,
no.
s'more.
So that's a newer one. to the market. Let's face it. But yes,
but by newer, we're like 2 decades.
Yeah.
But so
new to Gracie.
I would say blueberry was strawberry and blueberry tied.
Strawberry because it had the sprinkles on top of the vanilla.
But
s'more's pretty tight. I will say. The problem is when I see the s'more.
Actually, cinnamon sugar.
Nah, I didn't like that one. In fact, I was always pissed that was the third one inside of the giant Pop-Tart box from Costco.
The mixed up box.
Cinnamon, like, shit.
I love it.
I'll just I guess I'll hold them and give them out at Halloween.
I would buy whole boxes of that.
Would you? Just the cinnamon?
Now would you actually toast your Pop-Tarts or you're just going cold?
So both.
Yeah.
It depends. I did we had one of these toasters where you put it in and then it was a timer and then it automatically floated up.
Oh, yeah.
That made a pretty damn good Pop-Tart.
I'll tell you what, I probably have toasted 5 Pop-Tarts out of the 7,000.
Really?
Yeah.
So, do you room temp or chilled?
Room temp.
Okay. And you didn't like I would get it to the point where the inside too hot.
Yeah. See,
so
I just I'll bite into it room temp and
it is good. And what do you drink with it?
Coffee.
Okay, I was gonna say because obviously you're vegetarian. Ice cold milk, to the point, basically I don't know what the freezing point of milk is, but that plus 1 degree.
So some little sciencey here. Milk's not a liquid.
It's a suspension, right?
Yeah. So it's what do they call it? Emulsion.
Milk's okay. Yeah, it's emulsion. Okay.
So you will, if you freeze milk, right? You'll separate. It'll break. Just like if you were to heat it up, you could break it.
Okay.
And so the same thing, if you freeze it, you can break it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll get the fat. It depends on I don't think it'll happen with skim milk, but whole fat milk, you can actually get the fat in the water will freeze at different temps.
So you would need to buy a separator.
You need to rehomogenize.
I mean, Hugh and you, I can just see you guys now at Central being like, "Hey, I got one. No, mine's better." And then you guys all meet up at Daiso.
The coffee section at Central is insane.
Oh, the machines.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. Some of those things are $5,000.
$5,000 home espresso machine.
Yeah, I'm just like.
So I don't know if you guys follow this.
How many of these I can buy for $5,000?
Quite a few.
At least 11.
So at least.
It's always cool when although I gotta tell you, I kind of wonder how much Pop-Tart cost here. Villa Market.
Yeah, $600 for a pack of 3.
I could probably get one. Yeah, I could probably get one delivered better from UPS iParcel. Fucking God.
Cheaper than fucking
Jesus, Villa Market. You're gonna rape me.
I love Villa, but yeah, but this is Villa knows some fat motherfuckers. They're gonna want Fritos.
No, these are the original Doritos, not the fucking Thai Doritos.
No, $12.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll pay it. Pay it.
Where have you ever been where you paid most?
I paid 200 baht for a fucking bag of Fritos.
200. Okay, fair enough.
And I had no problem with it.
Most expensive place you've ever been by, Singapore, maybe, or
in Singapore or Korea? Yeah.
I just flashed on it. Bermuda. Gracie and I go to Bermuda. We bought. So it's a kilo of grapes. Mm-hmm. It's $15. Remember Cape Cod potato chips? Yeah. $22.
Cape Cods are good though.
They're crunchy as fuck.
I love the thick.
I wonder if you can get those at Villa. Probably not. That's more of a
50 baht.
You've seen Chris? Really?
Yeah.
The reason I like Villa because, of course, that's the only place I can really get Miracle Whip because I really like that.
You like what is Miracle Whip exactly?
Does it
have egg in it?
Good question. I believe it does. I mean, but it's salad dressing, right? It's a
mayonnaise replacement.
Yeah, basically, it's got less fat and sugar actually than mayonnaise. I know it's
mayonnaise is eggs and fat.
Right.
Makes eggs and oil.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Right. So what is Miracle Whip? How is it different?
It's it's got
it's like white. It's stark white.
Yeah.
Whereas real mayonnaise, fake mayonnaise is white. Real mayonnaise is like a
yellow. Yeah. Because of the egg that they use in it, right? Well, it's sweeter. It's a little sweeter. But anyway, in my tuna.
Yeah.
And so I have to buy that at Villa.
I've never had Miracle Whip. I've had real mayonnaise is okay. And before I was vegan, I would eat real mayonnaise. I loved it. But a vegan mayonnaise is out of this world.
What's in it?
It's oil. It's basically hydrogenated oil. It's the worst thing for you.
Yeah.
And it's got some stabilizers and shit in it. But
lately, I've been eating Thousand Island dressing on my salads from the lady down the street.
Oh yeah. Thais love that Thousand Island.
It's good. Yeah. It's spicy. I mean, a little, not
Thailand.
That's fair. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, like,
see, now I got to go to Villa.
It's funny. One of my friends posted these McDonald's shaker fries from Singapore. It's like some spicy powder you put on them, shake them.
In McDonald's?
Yeah.
Like at the markets, they have those shaker thingies.
Yeah, but it's like McDonald's in Singapore, Malaysia have all types of crazy items that are really good.
Okay.
They use like that Singapore Malay seasoning.
All right.
And so I was like, oh, that looks
try
pretty
it.
good. Yeah, I'd try it. He's like, dude, you live in Thailand. He's like, this won't even like register for you on the spice scale.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
The other reason I like Villa Market is the guys that work there, they're Filipino. Their English is amazing. It's where they all have bachelor's degrees. How far away are we? I mean, how far back are we?
Oh, not that bad. So I saw that.
How much would Pop-Tarts be? I bet I could order those on Lasmall.
Also, it was started by an American guy. Okay.
Anything with the word slut in it.
Yeah, it should be American.
Probably American.
It's F&A.
F&A, isn't that your...
Wait. What? Did we get more F&A fabric? Is that what got delivered?
So what do they do? They just drop ship you? Wait, are you drop shipping? You son of a bitch. You didn't take my course?
Oh, no.
We're no longer friends.
Should have gotten more F&A fabric. So, babe, that was Jay's guy? Come upstairs, babe.
Lazada, 144 baht.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Which flavor?
Chocolate. Dude, you can get a multi for $8.49.
Chocolate seems like
it's not good. I wouldn't get it. No, I wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, strawberry, $193 done on it, like
many-
a fucking
How many did
Shakespearean
you just
sonnet.
buy?
So I did. They don't have one button buy. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
So I think Jim said F&A fabric. I hope that's not the case because that is I did not order more F&A.
Oh, so okay, here you go. Pop-Tarts, right, for $193 or Lucky Charms for $3.45. Pop-Tarts for me.
Yeah.
Lucky Charms, forget about it.
I would Lucky Charms are pretty damn good.
$3.45. So that's what, about $12, $13?
Yeah.
$13 for fucking cereal. That's amazing.
It's not cereal, it's dessert, breakfast dessert.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Rice Krispies.
Fruit Loops. I would probably go in on Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops are good for you. I used to put actually the best Captain Crunch. I used to put Captain Crunch on hamburgers.
Fruit Loops make me shit neon green for whatever reason.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. When I was juicing,
Yeah.
full on green. Oh, and then here was the crazy part. I drank in one day 3 beet shakes.
Yeah.
Thought I was peeing blood.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I told you-
my God.
First time I ate the red dragon fruit.
I don't like that stuff. You mean the white? It's red on the outside, white and dots in the
Yeah.
inside. Yeah, there's no taste to
I
it for me.
love it, but it makes you shit like red.
You know what I'd rather have?
What?
Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? Who would not?
See how much
Love
this is
Pop
good.
Tart. Do you remember when who was it? Someone tried to compete with Pop Tarts. They made toaster strudels.
Oh, those yeah, and you had to put the friggin' icing on yourself.
Stupid.
What the hell, dude? You gonna outsource it to me? That's obnoxious.
RV is
8.
Hold his father as being the RV's on hold father being. Do we need to go down there? We need to send Bobby down there and work him over.
You seen
Work
it,
him
Bobby?
over. Fucking pisser.
That is wicked, Pissa. Are you gonna take Jib back to the U.S.? Are you gonna go back to the U.S.?
I don't know.
Why would you cruise back? Because for me, it's obviously to see my folks. But
I see my son, but
oh yeah,
I'd rather him come here. You know.
and he has in the
Yeah,
past.
he's come here.
Yeah,
so-
that's cool.
and I think that's better, but I don't know, like to go back because it's so far, and like Jib doesn't want to like put the time into doing the visa.
Yeah, that's true. That's not nothing.
Yeah,
I mean, but think about it compared to the Thai visas that we have to get. Jesus Christ, Gracie, yeah, it was a pain in the ass. It costs like less than $400. It lasts 10 years.
yeah, but I mean, it's not for her to
Jesus.
live there, right? She can only spend 6 months at a time.
Yeah, and then we walk into Mexico, cruise back in, boom.
because you live in San Diego.
Yes.
Yeah. But so I mean, yeah, for a tourist visa for 10 years makes sense, right? But
Yeah.
again, it's like how often will we go in 10 years' time? Probably not.
I wanted to get it to the point where if heaven forbid everything falls off the edge of the earth and Gracie needs to take care of my parents, right? Both of us do, but for whatever reason, maybe I couldn't, then she can still get there and do that. So
Like I said,
no,
the desire to go back and like the
sure.
the amount of time we would have to spend to make a trip like that seem worth it would have to be like very planned out and meticulous. And if we were going to do that, like say spend 3 months in the US, then she would go through the process.
Yeah. I'm trying to think the maximum amount of time. I think maybe we spent 2 months there. No, I'm sorry. She spent almost 6 months in San Diego. I forgot about that. But you know what's funny about so the first time she ever entered the United States came in through San Diego.
Yeah.
And San Diego, while it's a destination for tourism, it's not international like LAX.
Yeah.
So she flies into San Diego, and they're looking at her. They went through her phone to say, how many boyfriends do you have here? How much money do you have with you? Blah blah blah. How did you get this
How many
visa?
boyfriends do you have in America?
Yeah.
Like, no, the one I flew with.
Yeah, right. And she came in by herself,
okay.
right? So anyway, so she goes through this whole thing. They ask her where your business, but she gives them all this stuff. She finally gets in. About 6 months to a year later, she comes back in through San Diego. And she has all of this paperwork because the last time the guy gave her massive shit. So she has like her business permit and all this stuff from the Philippines. The guy like looks at us stuff and he says, well, why do you have your business permit in here? She goes, because the last time I was here, you made me have it. And I was like, good for you.
So Joe, obviously, Mike just answered the question on Pop-Tarts. Yes, you can get Pop-Tarts there for $199.
$190, yeah, basically $193 on Lazada.
So it's the 200 baht,
and
like $6.
And they've got a 5 out of 5 rating.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got testimonials for Christ's sake.
Of course, probably pictures. If the reviews have photos, then I'm all about it.
Well, they have reviews, and then they have people saying that they ate them, so you know it's real.
Yeah. So Born No, that's correct. The price. Whip.
Look at this picture.
Did someone break a Pop-Tart in half and put it inside a milkshake?
Look at the left.
Is that a finger?
It's a fucking finger. There's a finger inside of a sundae.
Did that come with the Pop-Tart?
I don't know. I know a lot of things that come with Pop-Tarts.
Fingers aren't usually one of them.
Usually they're
Cool
one-eyed
Whip.
hookers.
Whip.
Cool whip. Cool whip.
So Born Nomad.
You can't eat pie without Cool Whip.
He's in here correcting Hike on the pronunciation. It's whip.
Cool
That's how you
Whip
spell it.
with an H. No, you say the H first. Whip.
A lot of boondocking. Nice.
Cool Whip. That's going to be great.
Yeah. That's a great life. That's going to be awesome.
I'll tell you what, dude, if you started a YouTube channel, grandpa and grandson RVing across the U.S., people would love it.
So, babe, is it only the FA fabric, only the Franklin and Anthony fabrics that came? Because that we have an order pending for more of the Red Rabbit bandanas, not for the FA fabric.
You know, Jib, since you're down there, why don't you bring me up a Coke Zero? It's in your fridge.
Yeah, she's totally gonna love that.
Why so much fabric?
Rambutan. Oh, rambutan's good.
What is rambutan?
It's a fruit. It's a fruit that looks like it's red. It has the little spiny things.
Is it made by Kellogg's?
Remember when Netflix made like the worst space show ever, and like transgender doctors, overweight. What? It was an overweight doctor and a transgender engineer. It was like the worst show ever.
What show was this?
Some stupid space show that
really?
Netflix made.
Never heard of it.
They were on an alien planet and they found alien fruit, and it was a rambutan.
Yeah.
And like all Asian people like freaked.
They were like
what? That is not an Asian fruit. That's a rambutan.
Gay people don't eat that.
It was bad.
Unless they're engineers. Wait, what is this?
Still want to order some random a box of rambutan with it labeled gigantic COVID in it.
Does it? OMG! You are so. Does this say that I just got a delivery? Is that what?
It's a logistic company.
Okay.
Your package on delivery.
Okay, so
it's like on the way.
Okay.
Oh, so it's this. Why are they sending me double of this?
Maybe they want you to make more.
No. It's like I didn't place. Did they come with a invoice? All right, I gotta.
You're very busy right now. Very busy.
So it should be what one was the invoice for 1 meter?
Something. It's like 400 baht or something 100.
2 meters. Oh yeah. 1 meter because it's a 350 a yard. So for a meter, it's like just over. So all right,
I love SM58s.
Yeah, because it's definitely wrong. Yeah, put it downstairs. Maybe we'll use it and I'll make a because I'm sending the denim sample to Franklin as well. So maybe I'll make a bag to put the denim in.
You ever had a Pop-Tart?
Huh?
Yeah, have you ever had a Pop-Tart?
No.
It's like a toaster pastry.
I think I heard a name from the movie.
Mm.
Like how it looked like or.
What's your favorite American food? Hamburger? Oh, wow. Good answer. She just pointed to her husband. So well done. He's throwing her $100. Why are you doing that?
Making it rain.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, babe, I gotta go back to a previous comment and ask you about it. Hold on.
Sit.
From Token Nomad.
I have to go to the restroom. Sit.
Yeah, sit down. So Token Nomad asks, could Jib get a Mai Pua
What is that?
Mayapur.
So if it's a word "pua," it's like husband, but like a very informal word. So you can talk to your friends, but not gonna say in public. It's not that bad word, but we would say like it's not official word for husband.
Actually, Cody, this would be hilarious if you got a giant box of rambutan delivered and labeled it COVID.
No.
Could you imagine like the U.S. immigration like freaking out?
Yeah, like maybe staff who worked out never see like a rambutan like with the shell.
Yeah.
Like a fresh
And
one with
label
the
it COVID.
red, like not good.
Giant COVID.
So it might be the same. Like if you just put like a powder in the envelope and you write it down anthrax.
No, but the difference is like you could actually be faking like that's anthrax, right? Like you could actually be threatening someone. Whereas if it's just rambutan but it says giant COVID, it's just kind of funny because there's no way it could be.
Who knows?
Hugh, you still holding out hope on the non-MO? Have you heard anything? Do you have an agent, or have you heard anything from have you heard anything from the embassy, or what's going on? What's your status? Yeah, brown sugar cinnamon pop tarts. Those are the best. Okay, I agree.
False strawberry.
No, brown sugar cinnamon. This is the great. Homemade Miracle Whip. 1 egg yolk, 5 tablespoons white vinegar. That's right, vinegar is the other ingredient. And,
mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yeah. Actually, sometimes I'll make like vegan mayonnaise with oil, tofu, and vinegar.
Dried mustard, paprika. Yeah. That's why it's got its little taste to it. Yeah.
I watched this whole video the other day on what paprika is. It's just dried, ground red sweet peppers.
Where do you get good ground pepper here? It's like powder, the default setting when you buy pepper.
I buy corns and I grind myself. I have my own pepper grinder.
Yeah, don't do that. I purchase.
Then you're
SOL. You make way too much shit. Yeah. Well, you're a designer. You make things.
You're SOL.
Yeah, I guess.
What is something that you can't get there? That's a great question.
Well, here's the bottom line. You can get literally everything if you're willing to pay for it.
Yeah. But like, what's something you can't just walk to the store and get? That's a really good question.
Okay, so what? Deodorant, not antiperspirant, but like deodorant, because that's what I use.
I use the Tide powder.
Yeah, but like Menon, like I use. Yeah.
I knew a guy who was. This guy was a scumbag. He's a Canadian dude who I knew, and like he was like 50. He was like literally dating. He was 51.
Okay,
and this is going back like 2-3 years. And he was dating a Thai chick who was like a freshman at university. And then he's like, oh, yeah, we've been together a few years. I'm like,
yeah, whatever. Well, like Jib said, probably when she was 15.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's legal. I mean, it's not...
it was a little scummy. He was a little scummy. And he was definitely like, he's one of those dudes who's just like wholesale inappropriate with women all the time.
Like the guy who sells our product in Malaysia.
Yeah.
No, Myanmar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like him.
And just like all out. And so I was just like, But now I forget where I was going with that.
I was talking about deodorant.
Oh yeah. Oh, so he used to pay to import deodorant from Canada.
It's his special brand.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, just fucking buy the Tide powder stuff. It works great.
I'll have to try that. Those ones. They're like it looks like a small bullet almost. It's like a hard.
So mine is like you open it up and it's just powder and.
Yeah.
But like, here's the thing: you definitely don't want antiperspirant.
Absolutely. I don't know why anyone uses that. There's no way that's good for you.
No, especially in a tropical country, you don't want to avoid sweating.
My God, can you imagine? It must cause massive rash.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Grace, does Jib wear like deodorant or anything like that?
Yeah, just the same powder. We use the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gracie doesn't use any. She never smells.
My smell transfers to my clothes right away.
I can go about 2 days.
So like as long as I change my clothes, like my clothes will reek, but like I'm okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. You can just get rid of that. Yeah. Just throw it on some Indian guy.
I've been so excited to get out of my quarantine room for my first COVID test. Took about 45 seconds. Nice.
And they did way up the nose, like they cram it up your nose.
My buddy had his done, his second swab, and his first swab, and he was saying like he's at like 6 now, like because he was in quarantine in India, quarantine in Fiji,
okay, Jesus
and now
Christ.
quarantine in Thailand.
He's gonna stay here for a while, or is he gonna keep traveling and quarantining?
So he got stuck in India,
oh,
and so
brutal.
Well, he's from India, so he's with his family, but he had to get back to his office in Fiji.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so he had to quarantine for 3 days in India before he went to Fiji and did their ASQ.
Mm-hmm.
14 days or 16, whatever, the same as Thailand. 2 tests there. He said when they did it in Fiji, the guy left the swab in and then couldn't find the dish and walked away. And so he's sitting there with the swab.
That's awesome.
I
Jesus.
was like, now you get the Stormy Daniels of nasal passages,
Stormy
right? So you can get the
nice reference there.
Yeah,
that was
like
pretty
that?
good. Up top,
Yeah.
guy. I mean, it wasn't
Slipping it
Pop-Tart
in.
good, but it was good.
Mia Poo, minor husband, the male equivalent of me and Noi. My wife always threatens to get one, Token Nomad says.
Yeah,
then,
right,
then,
sure.
Then you're like, yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please.
He can pay for shit.
Cherry Pop-Tarts? I've never even...
I've had them.
I didn't even know there was a cherry flavor.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about them specifically is the fact that, well, I don't like the taste necessarily, but they just have the layer of icing. They don't have the little sprinkles like the strawberry ones do.
So I've always found like things that are flavored like cherry are not that good. Like it's not really cherry. It's not doesn't taste like cherry. It's like
like cherry Coke. It's just like, Jesus Christ, where'd you get these cherries?
I always thought that about peach. Like anything that was flavored peach never tasted like peach to me. But so Jib and I get this Japanese drink. I guess it's like a malt liquor or like a wine cooler or something.
Tastes like peaches.
It tastes like you're biting into a fresh peach.
I remember your orgasm over the last peaches you bought in the street.
No, I bought it from Daiso, $20. my 2 peaches for $20.
You know the other thing too over here, I'm trying to think is
actually more than 20. I paid 800 baht for 2 peaches.
You know what's difficult to get? Top sheets. Like when you buy a sheet set here, it does not have the top sheet.
It does. They just use flat sheets here. They don't have the...
No, there's the bottom fitted.
Yeah.
And then usually what you do is you buy, it's got the pillowcases. Yeah. And then it comes with a duvet cover for your comforter.
Yeah.
That's the default setting.
Yeah.
To go and get like a flat top sheet. Yeah. Weird, right? Yeah. But I mean, I got one. It just took a little... What else? I mean, what are the... I don't know. I can't...
No, but this drink... I mean, you can obviously not have it, but it's like 3% alcohol. But it's...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But it's like,
what's the point?
Yeah, like 100% or nothing.
Fuck. I'm about 3% cocaine. Woohoo!
It doesn't burn. It's not good.
I'm not bleeding.
But this drink, I mean, it's so peachy. Centauro, I think, is the name of the company.
Is it just a great flavoring chemical, or is it like actual peaches?
It must be. I mean, if it's chemical, I mean, it's like it really tastes like you're biting into a peach. Every time we have one, it blows my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. We'll have to be there for that experience. Yeah. We'll get it on video.
Like, wow. The first time I drank it, I was probably like, what the fuck?
Well, you haven't been on Live My Ass Off in a long time. We should probably get you on the show.
Do a little something.
When you're doing the peaches. Because how does Dana live his ass off? Beverage.
Peach beverage.
Peach beverage.
Landmark Hotel has good steak. Oh, these guys are talking about steak.
So Landmark's okay. I mean, it's weird. It's one of these places that's been like around for a while. They have really good customer service, but the physical plant is a little dated. You know, they can have those, like the Peninsula Hotel, same way.
Roger is in the. He has no balcony in his ASQ.
You know, I was thinking about that. Like, if I didn't have a balcony in my place, I go out on my balcony at least twice a day. You just go out there, I look around, I hang out, I look at the pool, I look at the friggin' smog. So I don't know. ASQ, I guess I could survive 2 weeks.
Can you get a valve index in Thailand? I think no.
What does that mean?
I don't know. So I'm saying no. I don't know what it is. Valve index. Is a book, some type of book or something, a reference manual,
or to measure like the valves on your car. Is that what you mean?
And no balcony though. That's rough. Do you have a good view at least or something?
Okay, I'm watching your video when you're giving Chris a tour of your place. What do you call your little? Is it a pussy palace or something like that? What do you call your I don't know where that came from.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Your balcony. You called it like
I
a
called it a princess balcony.
princess balcony. I was just like,
But then like 1,000 people corrected us in the comments and said it's called the Juliet balcony.
Julie. Oh, because of the hair.
Romeo and Juliet.
I could use Gracie. Absolutely, we could totally reenact that. She could like literally
drop the hair.
put down her hair.
How long's Gracie's hair now?
Meter. 1 meter. Otherwise, dude, I'd drop her like a 3-inch putt.
Oh, so Jib says no, she doesn't use my powder anymore. She uses a spray.
Spray?
Yeah.
Doesn't that have like alcohol in it?
So here's the Dr. B, the PhD of HVAC. So if Gotta Love Thailand is on, you guys are both HVAC guys.
Yeah.
You gotta talk.
Love the HVAC, dude.
It's a VR set for a PC. Okay, then I do not know if it's available here. I'm not a big VR guy.
What's the one Facebook? But Oculus.
Yeah,
you can buy
Facebook.
Oculus here.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Well, and that's the point, right? I mean, you could buy a brand new BMW that you could get in Southern California. It literally costs 3 times as much.
Yeah.
So I mean, fucking minis. Can you believe that? 100 and how much? 110,000?
Prime, yeah, 110,000 US for the cheap one.
Fucking
Not the S.
come on.
Prime steak on top of Millennial Hyatt has great steaks, or Arturo over the plancha is amazing. What's the name? El Gacho? Is that the Argentinian place?
On
Have any of you guys been there?
yeah.
Is it good?
It's what is it? It's 20. No, what a soak.
Yeah,
right.
It's 19. So it's between Asok and Nana.
It's on the. Okay, what's the one like literally just 1 block south of Terminal 21 of the Asok station?
Well, south or north, right?
South. So you come out, yeah, and you walk towards the Citibank building, and there's on that street right up above, 2nd floor. I believe that's a. I've been to that one. I've also been to the El Gaucho place. Okay. It's great because I mean they have the thing that you put the green or the red thing that you do. I think it's where I've spent the most amount of money on a meal in Thailand. It was like 2,000 baht or something.
Yeah, Dr. B, most of the steaks here come from Australia.
Yeah, right.
Most of it's Australian beef.
But I mean, they have like that's the point with that place, right? Is that they have steaks from like all over the world and everything.
So I gotta love Thailand. I heard they're gonna make you do a COVID test to get the extension on retirement visa. I have heard that.
I've heard that
starting like last week. I just renewed, so.
Yeah, me too.
I'm good for a year.
So, well, I mean, November-ish, right? I just did my 90 day.
I just did my renewal in January.
Yeah.
So I was telling you about the whole, like, I didn't print out the 90-day thing.
Yeah.
And it's a bit obtuse, like how you have to find, like, click here to check your status. Well, you just told me it's approved. Why do I have to check the status?
Yeah, I mean, did I tell you I had to do a TM30? You know what that is?
No.
Okay, that's when basically the person who owns your home has to report that there is a foreigner living there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I had to get all that done, and then I had to have that taken. I mean, I could have gone out this by myself, but then I hired a guy, and I'm like, no, you do with it, because apparently my extension got done somewhere other than Changwatana. What is this? Really? With the studio? So Jib found me a studio.
It's like 6 rooms.
Jesus Christ.
So it's 3 stories.
How much is it?
19K a month rent.
Okay, that's what they're advertising it, which means that there's damn it. Porn? Really, Jib? Come on. All right,
so it's like near a community mall called the Field.
54.1. What is 54.1? Is that on Nut? No, on Nut's 77.
On Nut. It's 54 the
other side?
Yeah.
I think on Nut.
Yeah.
It's between on Nut and here.
It's near the Turkish place, right? 54.
I've never been to a Turkish prison.
Same side, that one.
Okay. So it's near the Tesco? Like it's behind the Tesco and on
No. Opposite side. Even side. Tesco's on the odd side.
On Nut. It's on the even side.
That one is like at
on Nut, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what, south?
Further to Bangkok.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's on even side.
Okay. But where's the picture of the inside studio that you saw that you were like?
It say like a soundproof room. But like they
wow. Why does it have these metal shackles on the wall?
room, they say the other 5 rooms is like all-purpose use, but no bedroom. So that's when you have
Ah,
a
bedroom,
bed.
just a room you throw a bed in. I mean, I'm not worried about.
So I think they must do some type of business with like a photo or video.
Hold on, wait. This is available now, and this was
No,
available
it's
the last
still-
time you guys were looking for a place. It's
I
been
don't know,
empty
but
for.
this one's still
listed
on the website.
Can you send the link to me?
I sent him already, but he never read.
I'm doing a show here. I can't just.
You know, we're very busy. You know, this whole little laissez-faire Thai attitude you got going on over here. Put some pants on, for God's sake. No, send it to me in line.
So, Good Love Town says going to immigration Wednesday. I'll let you know what they say as well as if it varies from one part.
Yeah,
of town
but
to
Dave,
the,
because Dave, you don't go to Changwon now, right? You go up Europe and Surin.
yeah, whatever. Your immigrant,
No, me or
him.
Surin. Isn't there one in Surin?
I would imagine. He says fresh air. Can you get that in Bangkok? Inside my house, yeah. I
Yeah,
have
absolutely. You gotta have it.
3 Dyson air purifiers running.
You know what kind I bought? I bought the Me. Sorry? Xiaomi. Right. Well, no, but it's just the Me brand. You know how they have. Yeah. Okay, so hold on. What did you?
I think Eric did the same thing. Roger's in the Rembrandt. Oh, nice hotel.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
I've been to a few conferences at the Rembrandt.
Can you choose? Is there a drop down for English?
No.
Is there a drop down for English? On that website.
So you know what's funny? I went to.
Do you mind calling? Is it?
Okay.
You sure? Yeah, just ask them like about the studio
I
stuff.
think.
About the soundproof one, right?
Or Rapunzel
Yeah.
letting down her hair. Just had cowboy steak. I cooked it on the grill. What's a cowboy steak? Is it the way you cook it, or is it the cut?
No, I think that's when you hang out with all of your male friends and you have a banjo in the middle of the woods. What is E9? Is E9 on nut? I think E9's on nut, huh?
on
Yeah,
nut,
that's
yeah.
pretty cool. Wait, what is this? So 10 to 20,000. So that's probably like a. What is this? Let's see. Okay, so here, do you get these? I got this random, just now, I got this random Facebook thing from some massive Thai name. Hi, Mike. I'm having a Scout and Cellar virtual wine party next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Random bullshit, yeah.
The fuck?
Oh, so there's a Mexican place at the Rembrandt? I don't know about this.
Rembrandt is, wait, I guess I don't know where that is.
It's one of the hotels off Sukhumvit.
But is it near a soak?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I do another one then.
So actually, you know, it's funny because I remember going to a tech conference there, and one of the Thai guys who I know, he's like, "This is such an old hotel. It's not a good event." What the fuck is wrong with you?
Content, dude.
Fucking douchebag.
Did you smack him?
I should have.
Good. You give him the shiv.
He's a little bitch.
Probably what you should have done.
He's a professor at my old university.
Well, I think the key is old university.
Yeah.
You're past university. We should start our own university.
His grandson had a Happy Meal. He had the cowboy steak.
So wait, isn't cowboy steak? Is that kind of like what do you call the steak that's actually chicken, but it's called steak?
Chicken fried steak.
Chicken fried steak. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what it is.
That's not steak fried in chicken fat, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe it's made with real cowboys, like
Maybe.
actual Mexicans that they
Possible.
killed coming across the border.
Argentinians.
Totally.
Argentina
Up top.
Yeah, boom.
Mm.
So what's the name of is the Mexican restaurant there? Is it Cali Mex? Oh yeah, so Dr. B, PhD at HVAC, he's a Wisconsinite, and so he's doing a master's degree where I did my master's degree, UW Stout.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And
Where'd you live in Hawaii? What island?
Oh, I'd say he was a Hawaii. He had an HVAC place in Hawaii. Former Navy guy too.
He probably had great. Oh my God, constant service.
Oh, so Joe says oversized T-bone. Oh, so that's a cowboy steak.
Oh, is that kind of like Texas toast? It's just massive toast. Yeah.
Half hour outside. I remember
Outside arena.
the
Okay.
Rembrandt used to have the German management and was very geared towards the German tourist market. Walked through the lobby was surreal. Everyone was 6'4" and above, even the chicks. Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember that when I was there. I just remember it being a cool venue for tech events. There was what's that guy Bart? You know Bart, the tech in Thailand guy, or Bangkok Tech, whatever.
The French guy?
Yeah.
I do. I almost bought his business that he was selling. Remember, like 3 years ago, he was selling that thing. And it was like zero revenue. He was basically selling like the logo and the Facebook page. I'm like, bro.
For how much did he want for it?
Like, I don't even know, but it was a ridiculous amount of money. You know? And I was just like, yeah, but does it come, like, can I have the list? Like, do I get the...
Yeah. Well, he had like, so he would
What am
have
I
like
buying?
a couple sponsors.
He's actually a pretty nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. And he did good events. Like his events were fantastic.
That's where I met Pat, the pen guy
Yes, I think when I met Pat in an IoT event, like Pat Lee.
He's up in Chiang Mai, right?
Chiang Mai, yeah.
This hotel.
Such a player. I love Pat. He's got like 1,000 girlfriends. And like,
does he really?
Player.
Good for him.
Yeah, this is the thing. Pat's like super good looking guy, right? So
is that good looking? Because I'm like, okay, whatever. He just looks
like
normal.
Ties, he's like super good looking.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like me and him went to pro wrestling one night. We're both wrestling fans.
Okay.
And we've met a couple times together. And so the second time we went, some chick who's like obsessed with, like, he was banging some chick and she was like obsessed with him. She showed up because she saw he posted online that he was going to a wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey Pat, that girl's eye fucking you.
Right.
What's going on? He's like, oh, no, like she's really fucking me too. He's like, I don't know why she's here though. And she was like dressed up like proper, like she was out somewhere and like just sitting by herself watching pro wrestling.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Just happened to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, you come to these too? How very masculine of you.
And Pat's like, oh well. And so we're leaving. Pat's like, all right, I'm gonna skip out and just go like bang this chick. She doesn't live too far from here.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. Well, he's like late 20s.
No, he's like 30s.
Is he in his 30s? Yeah. Did he ever do anything with his pen?
No,
it never came to fruition. Right?
Hardware's
totally,
like money.
Dude.
You know?
Yeah, big time.
Like they had a couple prototypes, but the tech they wanted to develop, I mean, you're talking $1 million to get that into a consumer electronics good.
I think he did his bachelor's at Berkeley, right?
Something. I think he went to Berkeley. I don't know if it was bachelor's or like some post-batch thing, but
now he's a boutique hotel guy.
His family's always been in the hotel business. So like, I think a lot of like his time outside the hotel thing was like to get experience, you know? But yeah, I thought like Panorama was a novel concept. At the time, there was really no good solution. And now, I mean, with
I think it's
everything out there.
Yeah, totally. Just right on the iPad.
Yeah, so with the Apple Pencil kind of eliminated that whole market. But I mean, I understand the idea for like an actual tactile pen, but
it was a neat, thing to work on. The good news is he didn't piss through a whole lot of money. I think he realized that, after I don't know.
I think like tens of thousands they were into it for, not hundreds of thousands or millions.
That's not too bad.
When I did my wearable tech, we was $250,000 just to get it rolling.
Okay, so I'm thinking it was 1990. Do you remember the T-shirts that would change color?
Yes.
I loved those. I'm like, I would wash it.
Yeah.
And then I would put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because if you put it in the freezer and then you put it on,
do
you remember what it was called?
I don't, but they were big for a while.
Why did they not catch on?
I think because like it washes off. Because it's a chemical treatment in the fiber.
I would, and I remember that, and I was like, God, I wonder if that wash. I think I remember washing it in the machines, though. But yeah, God, what was the name of those things?
Oh, so there we go. Dr. Chicken fried steak is steak that is breaded like fried. Oh, I thought it was cooked in chicken fat.
It's shitty steak, though, right? I mean, you never like eat one of those. Oh my God, it's so juicy.
He lived on the Big Island.
Oh, very nice.
For a while, then Oahu.
Oahu. Do you seriously not know how to say Oahu?
No.
Jesus Christ. Didn't you ever watch Magnum PI? Dude, that documentary was amazing. Up top. Come on.
My man. What do you have? Like that 1980s Ferrari, right?
Yeah. GTS. Yeah.
It must be so expensive on Hawaii. Buying a car in Hawaii is going to be like buying a car in Thailand.
No. Here's the thing about Hawaii is that it's the U.S. And so therefore, well, gasoline, there is no more expensive gasoline than in Hawaii, I don't think. Maybe Southern California. But most of this, it doesn't have a whole lot of this like import duty shit because it's the United States. So like your cell phone costs the same amount of money. There are some things that cost, but for the most part, I mean, like food just costs more, like groceries, that sort of thing. But it's not like you're going to Bermuda.
Yeah.
So, but Maui's my favorite. You've never been? Never been to Hawaii?
Never been to Hawaii.
Never been to Oahu?
Oahu.
Here's the easiest thing about Hawaiian. You literally pronounce every single letter. Oahu.
So I used to date a Hawaiian chick for a little while.
Really? Was she more expensive?
No.
Did it cost a lot to import her?
She's a dental student at Tufts.
Oh, nice. Somerville, Mass.
Yeah. Oh, Tufts Dental's in downtown.
Where?
On not far from Washington Street.
Oh, okay.
That's where she lived anyway. So
that's what she said.
Well, that's where her apartment was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How many wrestling matches did she follow you to?
Luckily none.
See, no commitment there.
Actually, I used to go to kaiju wrestling when I lived in Boston.
Yeah.
So the guys who would dress up as like Japanese monsters and wrestle each other.
So what's the big fat people wrestling one?
Sumo.
And is that interesting to you?
Incredibly interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
And you like it when they do the single leg things or whatever?
It's more about like the techniques of like so you don't have to be a big fat person to be a sumo wrestler.
Right.
A lot of sumo wrestlers are actually like would be more my size.
Which is a real big fat person.
Yeah. But I mean,
I am so fucking hilarious. But God damn it.
Not compared to like actual sumos, right?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So just shut your mic off.
Yeah. I was just wondering what he was going to do over there. I am absolute.
So yeah, the actual sumo wrestling is quite interesting, like from a technical perspective. If you're into like grappling and wrestling,
what is grappling, by the way? Can you define that quickly?
Grappling is just a catch-all term for wrestling, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So grappling would be like any sport that fits in like freestyle, or they're all different types.
Okay. So like any sport with tights, essentially. So mime is a kind of.
You don't have to wear tights to wrestle.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do they have butchers here? Yeah. So there are butchers.
Well, yeah. I mean, every market.
Yeah. But I mean, like actual like proper butchers, a couple.
So interestingly enough, at the bottom of my condo, there is one that just came in. They have the standard stuff. They have like Italian beef that the guy, cheeses. Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's pretty big. I mean, the cheese like $8 for this like little. It's cheese.
So they've got like the if you go to Pala, right, best pizza place in the world. You can go in there and they sell.
Right?
Yeah.
They have like that little.
They have a little deli.
It's almost like a bar, but yeah, you're right. It's a deli.
You can buy the expensive Spanish ham there, Italian ham, and it's like 1,000 baht, 100 grams.
I think you can also go to. It's called Gourmet Market, right?
Yeah.
Like in the bottom of Emporium.
There's one in Paragon. And there's one in Courtier. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You can go there and buy like deli meats and stuff. But the one at Pala is like they sell like they have the leg. And like they have some really expensive shit. Like it's 1,000 baht for 100 grams of whatever this pork leg is.
So
like Ibiza ham or something.
That would be $60 a pound, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you'd multiply it by 10 and then divide by 2.
No. Because a pound would be like what, almost 400 grams.
Well,
So 4,000 baht.
What did I say?
$60. So it'd be $120.
What?
$120 a pound, 400 grams.
$120.
4,000 baht.
Okay.
Yeah, right around there. 120-ish, 130.
Whatever it takes.
Wait. You got a good bakery inside here? Oh.
Wait, what?
At the Rembrandt. They're talking about the food at the Rembrandt.
I'll tell you, this little place over here where I buy the little muffins where I catch Big Red.
Oh, yeah. The top of my set.
That's pretty good.
The little pork floss muffins.
Yes, absolutely.
Isn't chicken fried steak always smothered in gravy to hide the taste of the actual steak? I believe that is the case.
Good mashed potatoes or good baked potatoes around here.
Potatoes, right? In general, just because you can't get the we have so many potatoes in America, right?
Well, the ones they have here, they all pretty much go to potato chips.
Yeah.
Lay's has to actually import potatoes to make their potato chips because they sell so many Lay's potato chips in Thailand. Crazy, right?
Yeah. Lay's are good though.
Well, they are.
The classic chip.
Interestingly enough, I could never eat like just one.
No.
And I don't know whether they've documented that or whether that's like a common thing.
I have that's an issue with Pringles too, that if you pop, you can't stop.
But here's the thing about popping is when I do it, I usually snap, then I crackle, and only finally will I then pop.
So does it have to be in that order? A snap, then a crackle? You can't crackle, then snap?
No, I usually have to snap, crackle, pop. And usually I do it with 3 people that are usually small usually the same size, always
elfish.
they're dressed the same.
Elfish.
They seem to live in trees occasionally.
Really?
Yeah, it's a very weird culture, really.
I have a friend named Keebler who lives in a tree. He's a big cookie guy. He's a baker.
You know, interesting. Here's what's funny about the tree thing is that there once was this man from Nantucket.
Really? Did he have a bucket?
He had an appendage that was so large.
So that what? So large that what?
He could actually put it in his own mouth.
What appendage are you talking about?
The things he would wipe off his chin when he was in Nantucket doing these basically yoga.
Yeah. Hot yoga.
Smoking hot yoga. Yeah.
Indeed. That's a wicked piss of story.
That is wicked piss. How many times have you been to Nantucket?
Dozen or so.
Yeah. More Martha's Vineyard. You know,
the vineyard a lot.
The vineyard.
Cape.
The Cape.
Yeah.
The Cape.
Yeah. I'm not. It's so like New Englandy, right? Like,
well, guess where I grew up, dude.
Yeah, me too. Right. But I mean, it's like compared to like other stuff in the world, like Martha's Vineyard, like they don't excite me.
Oh, not now. Jesus, no, not now.
And I mean, I think Rhode Island beaches are better
than Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, there's some pretty nice beaches in Cape Cod.
Yeah, no, I mean they're not horrible, but I mean if I can drive 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. That distance, of course, yeah.
Versus an hour to 2 hours to go to Cape Cod from Rhode Island.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to think how long it would take me. Well, it depends. I mean, some people consider Sandwich the Cape. Whatever.
But 2 hours to get to the Cape versus 30 minutes to be at a dope beach in Rhode Island.
Well, I could walk to the beach from where I grew up. I mean, just take a while, but
my uncle lives on the beach now, like in one of the islands in Rhode Island.
Like Block Island?
Portsmouth.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. So you can like literally just walk across the bridge and like you're over to his place. He can walk to the beach at the end of his road, almost at the end of his soy.
The end of his soy, nice. Well, I mean, legit for me. I mean, Southern California. I mean, I lived inland for a while. The last 6 years I was there. I walked to the beach all the time.
Hyper colored shirts.
If you're awesome.
Wrestle naked, covered in oil. Then they would throw sand on each other. That's a traditional Greco-Roman wrestling. Yeah, not so much anymore.
Without the sand, I mean, I could stand up naked. As long as the room was warm, then I wouldn't be,
Token Nomad says he has to follow his pops with a lock.
Do you lock it and then put it in your pocket, or?
Joe's just ready to pop his hip out.
Really? You ever dislocate your shoulder?
Yeah,
me too. And I've heard that because of that, those shoulders of ours that have dislocated, it would be easier for them to get dislocated again.
That is true.
So what do you think? Ready? Oh, mother of God.
First time I dislocated my shoulder.
More than once?
Yeah.
Look at you, overachiever.
I was at judo practice, and I was working out with a partner who I wasn't really too sure on working out with. He's a bit small.
Just so you know, like in New England, when you call them your partner, I know what that means.
Yeah. And so
that's right.
He's a little too small, I thought, but he was the biggest guy left for me to work out. My workout partner wasn't there that day.
You had two partners. Yeah. Jesus Christ. You're like
normal training partner. And so he was throwing me, and he couldn't handle how heavy I was, and he slowed down on a throw and dropped me right on my shoulder. I got to sneeze.
Go. That's something you don't do in Thailand. Say God bless you.
I don't say that ever.
You don't say Gesundheit.
No, fuck you.
Do you really? Do you chest bump? My God, you should have seen the size of the thing that just came out of your nose. Isn't that the same thing you like wipe the sweat off your brow with? Okay, you know what? Like the first one, I get it. The second one, obviously, it's for some attention. The third one, Jesus Christ, take a shower. Okay, you know what? What do we have to rename the goddamn show now?
Probably.
Fuck.
Dana Sneezing Show.
Dana Sneezing. I mean, Idea Studio is one thing, but oh, come on. Jib, get some friggin' disinfectant and come up here, please.
If I sneeze nonstop.
Clearly.
So drops me on my shoulder. It pops out halfway.
Okay. Just halfway?
Yeah. It didn't come all the way out.
Too bad.
Because my shoulders were much more built up at the time.
Well, you're a pretty broad guy, yeah. Okay. Jib, look, here, do this. Go underneath the sink. There's going to be a thing of WD-40 there, and then grab a lighter and then come up here and just go make this motion, just like right there.
Cauterize the nose.
Yes, absolutely. Seal that sumbitch shut.
So I was about to go to the hospital with a dislocated shoulder and it popped back in on its own.
Wow. Oh, well, because you had tons of muscle. Jeb, how do you stay married to this machine, this nasal machine?
So every time I've dislocated, it's going back in on its own.
I think every time you've sneezed more than 8 times, you've dislocated your shoulder. Here it comes. Go. In 3, 2. That's a significant. I don't know. I have friends that when they sneeze, they sneeze.
Oh God damn.
Man.
I might be done.
The next time I go for a COVID test, I'm bringing you with me, and I pray to God you do this exact same thing in the waiting room.
If they do a nasal swab out.
Here's why. Everyone would leave. I would be first in line. They would be like, holy shit, he's diseasing us with his nostrils.
Off topic. Did either of you guys ever off topic? This whole
Off
show
topic.
is off
You,
topic.
for God's sake, stay on topic.
Have you not watched the show
Jesus
before?
Christ. Focus.
Either of you guys ever play Fallout 4 to laugh at the dark humor Boston setting? I've never played it.
I've paid 52 pickup.
Have you?
Yeah. Want to see? Get
No.
a pack of playing cards. I'll show you how to play. I'm losing it now.
Follow with an electric type of boogaloo.
I want to know how much it costs to get basically
Boogaloo 2.
things put in your back that stimulate your back to keep. That cannot be cheap.
Of course, you like. You're basically cyborg at that point.
Which, you know, I mean,
cyborg.
according to Elon Musk, we're all going to be that way anyway.
With his brain implant. Think someone's allergic to bullshit.
Really?
No, I would be breaking out with hives if that were the case.
Wow. Well played, my friend. That was a good one. He just rolled right into that. That's nice.
You can damn sure count his 9 times.
Is that what we're at right now? I'm surprised that shoulder's not halfway from here to fucking Sukhumvit.
It only comes halfway out, pops back in on its
That's
own.
true, halfway, yeah.
Actually, last time I popped out, though, I passed out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because of the pain, you mean? Or yeah. So
I was wrestling, and
okay.
I posted
Shocker.
I was posted out with my arm, and my shoulder popped out, which
Ooh.
sucked because I was about to win. And, I was transitioning to the guy's back, and I was going to choke him, and I put my arm.
If you've just joined the show, actually, he's not speaking about a reach around, but yet.
So I posted out, my shoulder popped out. So I jumped. I was like, "Fuck!"
Did you?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Okay, I don't know.
But you can tell it's dislocated because my thumb will like turn backwards. And I sat down. I pulled it up to try to move it back in.
Yeah, that's.
And as I was trying to move it back in, I passed out.
Ooh.
And I woke up to everyone in the gym like holding me up on the bench, and like two of the girls who were training at the gym were like sitting there like waving towels on me.
God.
I'm like, the first thing I think in my brain is like, please tell me I didn't shit myself. Luckily, I did not.
That would be bad because they're like, it smells.
Yeah.
Can you please just close his legs?
Well, I know people have passed out like during training and like shit themselves. So luckily, it didn't happen to me.
You know, it's probably one of the top 9 reasons I don't work out because of the possibility that I might poop my pants.
I've seen it happen.
Actually,
I've seen it happen to 2 guys during a fight.
Why do you think I'm so concerned about the rip I have in my shorts? I might just shit myself right on
But
the
luckily, it's not a rip yet. You just have a poor seam.
I don't know why that one is the one that made me just laugh my ass. So I dislocated my shoulder. I think I was like in 8th or 9th grade. And the reason was I was riding my BMX bike, my red line, back and forth. And I was really trying to impress this girl with how well I thought I could like maneuver. And I turned the wheel, went flying over the handlebars, landed on my shoulder, dislocated my shoulder.
I broke my shoulder trying to ride one of my grandparents' like old person like cruiser bikes.
Like beach cruiser?
Yeah. Like, so my grandmother and her husband lived in like this like retirement park in Attleboro, Mass.
Okay.
When I was a kid, and I was there for like a weekend or something. My parents dropped me off.
Before or after you had the RV?
That's
what grandkids do.
I was a kid.
Oh.
And so I was like, maybe I was in elementary school, like 5th grade. And so I take their beach cruiser thing out. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to just tool around.
Sure.
And they had like this little, like these sand dunes going into like the second part of their development.
Okay.
So it was like old land. And I'm like, oh, I'll just ride it over this. It's got big wheels like a mountain bike.
And
Did not work.
Really?
Yeah.
Too soft?
So it had a what do you call it, coaster brake where you would press back and it would lock up the hub.
The rear, yeah.
And not a good look for trying to go over stuff.
Any girls nearby?
No.
Who cares? Doesn't matter.
So I go over the edge of the sand dune thing and thinking like I'm just gonna coast down.
Yeah.
Like on my BMX bike.
Kind of BMX bike, Jeff.
Oh, that Mongoose back in the day.
Mongoose.
80s,
Nice work.
Baby.
I think
'80s.
I had a Mongoose neck. I had Race Ink bars. Those were very lightweight, but the red line frame, game changer. That was a game changer.
Go over the. Oh shit!
How many packages do you get?
Oh, it's from Shopee
on a daily basis. Is this your true thing?
No, this is from Shopee. Yeah, so this is gonna be the other hub I ordered. What is it? 44 right now? 42 up here. 41. 36.
Oh, it measures the local. It's not like remotely connected to your thing downstairs.
So this is the display hub I ordered, I think. So this is not the motherfucking hub from
So this is the USB-C HDMI?
Yeah.
How many square meters is that place? Do you remember? I could look, I suppose, but I'm sure these square meters is in numbers. So what do you got here? Dude, should we do an unboxing? Oh my God, this could be just think of how many views. We're doing an unboxing. You know what you just did? You just drop shipped.
I just dropped.
No big whoop.
Like a champ.
170 square meters. So each of these floors is 140?
So let's say downstairs I think it's 150. Up here is smaller.
And that's for the whole thing, yeah. And so that one is how much? 170? And it's two floors?
Three.
So it's one unit building.
Okay. So 3 stories. So basically it's like my condo, but 3 of them. Right? Because I have like a 50 square meter condo right now. That would be kind of cool. What's the kitchen look like? Does it look like a good kitchen from your perspective? Or it's tiny?
Thai kitchen or Western?
Like counter like this with tile.
Okay, yeah.
I hate those tile countertops.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. I remember you saying that in the video. You're like, which we cannot keep clean.
Impossible. Like,
yeah.
like if you're gonna have a countertop to work on, why would you put tile with grout?
Well,
It makes zero sense.
True, but I mean, don't forget that was popular in the U.S. for a while too.
Was it?
Yes, absolutely.
Old man, what are you talking about?
Whoa, yikes, bro.
Babe, can you pass that to drop ship that to Jim?
Yeah, $27 by the way, just to touch that.
So let's see, what do we got here?
Oh my God, it's like a presentation.
All right, all right. So this is
This
is the secondary hub. So this is USB-C.
USB-C in.
USB-C in, has multiple 3 HDMIs on the back, and it should have a power cable in here as well.
And it RJ45. What do you use that for?
It's just, I think it's a 10 gig port, if I'm not mistaken.
That you go through. Is that how you do network on the Mac now?
So it's
USB-C.
No, it's got a gig port on there, but this particular version did not come with a this fucking little pull-out thing on the bottom here.
You pull out?
Sometimes.
Commit. USB-C. So you got one in, and then you get one out, and then you get USB. Is that 2.0 or 3.0? It's probably 3.0. Yeah.
There's the power on the bottom.
Thank you.
So then there's ports on the front as well.
Yeah. That's pretty nice, dude. There's also like $50.
This was expensive. It's like 2,700 baht.
Where'd it come from? The U.S.?
No, it's shipped from China.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
I got this from Shopee. So like I got this basically for the HDMI port, but this will be like my secondary hub. The one I'm waiting for from iParcel should.
That's like on the base.
Yeah,
right?
it goes on the base. Yeah.
Now you're gonna do both monitors with HDMI with this?
No, so I'll run one right out of the Mac.
Oh, it's got an HDMI port.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got what, HDMI and then what, USB-C?
Yep.
And then that's it?
Yeah.
Limited, huh?
So it's got one HDMI, 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB 3s.
And one RJ45.
One RJ45.
Okay, nice.
So what will happen is I'll run one monitor HDMI out of the Mini because neither of my monitors have a USB-C in.
Yeah, right.
So I'll then run the other one HDMI off this hub.
Is it powered?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And then I'll run it. And then when the new hub comes, that will be the other USB-C port taken up.
And right now you've got like a USB out to like that 8-gang thing with the that's pretty nice.
That's powered also.
How much is that? That's probably about $100. No,
that was like
20.
Yeah, not even 20.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
Yeah, because that one's powered. That gives me the ability to, to run multiple like hard drives or whatever I want off of that. And that's good. The other good thing about that is I can charge basically anything.
Yeah, no, that is nice. I agree. I just have like power strip. Well, I don't have a whole lot of gear actually, which is kind of nice. Which I'm starting to accumulate, and I did not want to do that. Like I have extra cables and like a tribe, and I'm like, damn it, I did not want to buy this stuff, even though I buy it and I use it a couple times, so it's worth it.
Then you got that gimbal you don't use now because you got a GoPro.
I know, right? Crazy. And it's just, I mean, again, it wasn't a ton of money, but it's actually a pretty nice gimbal, but I don't use that anymore. Well, I don't do videos anymore either. I mean, I'm still
you're still releasing stuff from Phuket.
Yeah, and
how many more in that series?
Okay, so the last one, I got one came out this morning. I got another one that comes out, I think either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Did you drop one yesterday too?
Yeah. I was out with
I didn't pick up yesterday's, and so
what was yesterday's? It was just like
part 7 or something, or part 8.
Part 11.2, which was which was me. Oh, at the temple.
Yeah,
it was at the end of the
monkey, something with monkeys.
Yeah, there's monkeys at the temple.
So fan. I didn't see yesterday or today's yet.
Thank you for watching them. I don't have enough time to watch. I really, what I haven't still watched, it pisses me off. I was thinking about this as I was walking over here. Your friggin' goals one.
Yeah.
Damn it.
God damn.
Of all the ones
like
I wanted
5 videos ago.
I know. I get it, dude. Trust me.
So you watched the one I did with like talking about like how I ended up in Thailand. Was the music overbearing for you?
You didn't see my comment?
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, but I didn't like.
I was just joking around.
Were you trolling him or what?
No. I just saw it. I mean, here's the thing: is I heard what you said.
Yeah.
But there were a couple of times, even before I saw his comment, where I was like, "Well, that's pretty hot."
Yeah. So here's like when I was mixing
you mentioned before
it wasn't that.
How do you mix it? Headphones?
Yeah, of course.
I wonder about that with some of the stuff I do.
I'll do my first edit with when I'm just editing video and content without headphones.
Yeah,
on.
Without a background. Yeah.
And so we'll just like with the speakers, right? And I'm like, okay, and then when I'm ready to mix the audio,
right.
I'll throw the headphones on and I'll go and I'll mix everything to the levels I want. And then I always compress my audio and then leave my music uncompressed and drop it down.
But you don't compress your voice.
No, I compress voice, but not music, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, then you should have been fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what's your gain that you usually leave at with your voice.
So usually I get my voice
like
up
-6.
No, I try to bring it up to like -3.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you. Well, you compress it first, obviously, so you're not over. Yeah. No, that's kind. What about the music?
Usually I'm bringing that down to like -15. The -20.
Yeah, I was going to say at least -20. Sometimes I go down -20, -25 dB because again, it can be distracting.
It depends on the track. Yeah. But when I make, like I said, when I listen back to it and then when I upload it, it definitely sounds hotter than when I mixed it.
I haven't noticed a whole lot of that, but I will say that it's disappointing because the end product on the internet is not the one that seems to leave the machine. And I'm like, what the fuck are they doing to it?
Yeah.
Now you probably watch it in HD too, right?
5K, yeah.
On YouTube streams at 5K.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, all my videos I export 5K.
Yeah, but I didn't know that they streamed it.
Yeah, at 5K.
Nice.
So you can watch all the way up to. Yeah, it's funny because it can take like an extra day to process the 5K.
Yeah, that's true, right? Well, not on your current machine, but on theirs.
No, on YouTube.
Yeah,
when you upload, it's like 5.
Yeah, SD is first, and then HD, right?
I'll tell you what though, in the video where I talk about how I ended up in Thailand, if you guys watch it, let me know.
I did watch some of that, and you were talking about. Yeah.
But let me know if you guys thought the audio was overbearing. If the music was too much for that video.
Did you not think it was?
I did not think it was.
Even on playback in YouTube?
It's a little hot, but I can still hear everything.
Yeah. It's distracting though.
A little distracting, more than it was when I mixed it.
Yeah. I was surprised you did it the whole way through.
So I did that because there was when I demudded the sound. So it took out some of the low end. There was still like a little bit of rumble. So I put that track in specifically because it hid the rumble.
Oh, got it. Okay. Is it one of these like unlicensed deals where you just copy and paste the stuff into the description, or do you actually pay for a service?
Yeah, I used to have a service. So all stuff I had downloaded previously as a license for.
$100 for like as unlimited.
Yeah, and I downloaded like a couple hundred
gigs.
You just
keep it. Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's a fucking techno track type of thing. The shitty techno track.
I got to figure out. So here's what's interesting. A lot of guys that have internet radio stations over here, they just simply block the US. So they don't need to deal with licensing. They block the US and they block the UK.
In Germany, probably.
And, well, I think, so I'm sorry. It's probably not. Well, no, I thought these guys were saying just the UK and they didn't say Germany.
Germany's like the toughest. Like,
yeah, it's interesting.
Music.
Well, United States is no fucking
time,
picnic.
YouTube, you couldn't use certain parts of YouTube in the like Vimeo and everything. And not Vimeo. Yeah, Vimeo is that the name of the channel that you couldn't even?
No,
watch
Vimeo,
it?
Vivo. I think is
Vivo,
what you're
yeah.
talking about. Yeah,
You couldn't watch it in Germany
because of the licensing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? I mean, so when I like put music on, sometimes it'll just be complete dead air.
Okay, so this is the guy who I want to hear from. Watched it. Music was not hot, but a little crisp. Gotcha.
Put it this way: had I done it, I would have probably brought it down another 6 or 7 dB.
No. It's like if it's a comment, it's legit criticism. If it's too much, like if it's distracting from the video, I want to hear it. So like I appreciate that. But I was telling Mike, one of the things I thought was hilarious was like, a lot of people obviously came over from Chris's video and subscribed to my channel. I have 1,000 subs in the past couple of days. And one of the things I thought was interesting is so many people come over and just want to start giving me advice on what my videos should be. And
it's awesome, man.
Oh, you should do a video in this place. Or a few people have been like, oh, you should do more videos like Chris, where you go around and can you do apartment tours?
No, I love the one where it's like, I mean, it was so passive aggressive. Oh yeah, this is great. I mean, considering you've been doing videos for 4 friggin' years and you've only got you remembered, I'm sure.
He's like, is someone commented? Is like, how do you keep making videos for 4 years with so few views?
I'm a douche.
Oh yeah, I do it because I like it.
It's like, how do you keep getting second dates when your penis is almost inverted? I mean, no judgment.
Micro penis.
No
we
judgment.
call it micro penis.
No
micro penis.
Mike Rowe penis.
Yeah.
Okay, like
is
Michael.
That guy's name, Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe.
The Dirty Jobs.
So he's a very interesting guy. I actually talked with him for a while. He did one of these, like at tech conferences, right? They always have the keynotes for the tech guys. And then usually like on the last day, they'll have a non-tech show, the guy. And Mike Rowe did one. And he talked about when he was in the sewers, basically. I'm not quite sure he was in Thailand for the sewers. I think he was in like New York City or New Jersey.
I think most of his dirty jobs were in the U.S.
Yeah, I think most of them in there. But he's a very interesting guy.
He's very big into trades, which I like quite a bit.
Is he?
Yeah, he's very much about like because there's a lack of trade education in the U.S. So he has a whole foundation that supports people to go to trade school.
Okay.
So, gonna love Thailand. Yeah, Dave asks, can you guys explain, if it doesn't take too long, how do I do a live stream? I only have 76 subs. I'm really depressed. I haven't gotten a troll yet.
Well, the short answer is you do it on your laptop. You will not be able to do it on a mobile device. Basically, I mean, you could install StreamYard, of course, but the short answer, Dave, is just go to youtube.com, go to your channel,
and
then
you need 100 subs to do a live stream.
I don't believe so. And I believe you can do it from your browser without.
I think we were live stream before we ever had 100. On Bangkok Strange.
Yes, but we went from StreamYard.
StreamYard,
yeah.
There's a free version of, you can use StreamYard for free that just puts their logo on it.
Well, it's also only available for 6 hours a month, I think.
Yeah.
Something silly.
Is there a time limit? There used to not be a time limit when I started using it.
The short answer, Dave, go to YouTube, right? And then like in the upper right is going to be the symbol for like the little camera thingy.
Oh yeah, go live.
Yeah, click on that and then go to go live and it'll bring up this screen that's basically black. And just hit go and then do it. Or whatever,
or go to StreamYard and you get the whole. You don't, if it's just you don't need to. But
yeah, but I mean, yes, for sure. Yeah. But he might be like, wait, how do I log in? And what is single sign on?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the easiest way to do it.
Not like I have like 40 accounts authorized on my stream.
You gotta hit the icon, drop down. Which one am I going to use? Yeah, no, totally.
All my YouTubes, all my LinkedIn's, all of it. Yeah.
Well, and then you set up an RTMP relay server in the Amazon Singapore data center, and then basically you just stream to restream.io, and now you're going to 5 channels.
This sounds great.
That's how you go to DLive and stream. Yeah, sure. Streamer.
So yeah, the quick and dirty answer is go to YouTube, hit the add upload content, but then instead of upload, go to live. Yeah.
Well, you know what we should do is you should open up a browser tab and go to Social Blade.
Social Blade.
And see how you're doing.
Oh yeah.
I bet you're at 5K. I will bet you I will bet you a ginger gross beverage thing made out of monkey pee.
Salted plum.
Yeah, that you like down the street. I loved your shot of him, by the way. The guy with the U porn shirt on. That was
His mom in the back laughing
fucking
at him.
spectacular. All right, where are you at?
So let's go to live subscriber count. Right, where is it? Live sub count.
Here we go. Oh,
it'll
God.
It'll
See,
update.
That's what happens, right? That's happened to me too. You go up like 10 and then, oh, wait, literally exactly 5,000 subs?
Yeah.
Dude, you should have told. Can you hit refresh and have it do that again? Or will it never go below that now that you've.
It'll probably. Let me.
That's congratulations,
Thank
dude.
you.
That's awesome.
Let
It
me
went to
share
5,000. Just you guys know. If you guys are
share
not
screen?
subscribed to Idea Studio, please go do that right now.
Do a little refresh in here.
Yeah, see that?
There.
No, but it went though.
So this is what Social Blade does, and it's usually a little bit behind.
Yeah, the API calls are also fucked up because. Yeah. See, I'm not disputing that, but it seems a little odd that it's exactly 5,000.
Yeah.
When I had this up before, when I was with Rob, like literally it would go up one, or maybe it wasn't Social Blade. Maybe, do you use another? Like, how did you get your?
This is all I've ever seen it on.
Okay.
As far as the count, but I think that, like, I have seen some that go up by one, but I don't know if it like you have to have significantly more
Wait,
subs.
what's the one we use that's in the drop for the keywords? They have one.
TubeBuddy.
Yeah, TubeBuddy. Go to TubeBuddy because they're like they're for some reason their API calls are much more accurate. I don't know why.
I have to sign in.
Sign in, please.
Yeah, so yeah, 5K. Thank you everyone who is subscribed. I appreciate it. So I'll be doing a giveaway. We'll be making a next video. I'll be doing a giveaway on my channel next week.
What did you say you're gonna do? You're gonna pick someone from Buy Me a Coffee.
Yeah, buy me a coffee. So anyone who's like, so what I'll do is I'll announce in the video, but I'm gonna give away 2 of the Dapper EDC totes, and I'm gonna do a custom liner for the 2 giveaways. So it won't be the standard chambray. I have a limited edition Japanese, end of run Japanese fabric is dead stock.
I wish I could use one of those. I don't think on my laptop. I don't think would fit in it. Unfortunately.
Well, your laptop would fit, but like
hang out.
You would need a sleeve to put in because there's no padding in the tote.
Nice bag, dude.
So what I'll do, I'll give 2 of those away, and one will be to I'll do one draw for a subscriber. I think what I'll do is like comment on the video and like it, that whole thing, and then one to anyone who's sent me through buycoffee.com.
Nice.
And I'll pick from that pool because that's a smaller pool, and those guys will have a higher probability of winning. And then anyone who comments video will have a chance to.
How many of you guys get buying you a coffee? I have like Joe, obviously, all the time, which is amazing. Yeah, Joe, thank you.
Up top for Joe,
dude. Totally,
Boom.
The guy's great. And I'm like, what's neat too is that when I'm out somewhere and I'm like seeing a smoothie somewhere, like at a temple, I'm like, oh, I'm totally buying a Joe beverage right now. It's a cup of Joe.
A cup of Joe.
Oh my God.
Boom.
Brilliant.
All the time.
Mind blown, Joe.
Yeah,
Way to go.
Joe, and then like a total of 9 or 10 people, I think.
Nice. Yeah. But here's what sucks. Did they comment to you in the app?
Yeah.
I've responded. Yeah. And it doesn't get back to the person. It really pisses me off. Yeah.
So all right, so let's see. Where
are we at Bangkok Strange, by the way? Does it say it if it's not easy?
We're at like 250, I think.
250?
Yeah. We added a bunch from
you saying
the Chris thing.
Yeah, from you saying Bangkok Strange. Yeah, nice.
So let me see. And also, because
wait, did you not change the name to Idea?
It just so this is it shows for whatever reason it shows the other account.
Oh, okay.
So where is it? The heart or live subscriber count? Let me see.
I would just click on the whole thing because then it uses actual words because, of course, as we know from the Greeks, that icons don't work, which is why they're entire. Yeah, it says. I mean,
oh yeah, 5K.
That's pretty amazing that you're right at 5,000, dude. I mean, but again, congratulations.
Dude. Thank you, man. I
was
like
fucking great.
12 shy of that last night when I went to bed, so I'm still adding subs at a pretty good rate, and so that's pretty awesome.
Is every single one of you guys in the chat subscribe to his channel? Because if not, it would be really neat to see it roll over to 5,001.
Yeah, if anyone here is not, go over there and see if we can click it over to 5,001. But I'm pretty sure everyone here in the chat is subscribed.
Maybe. Have you looked at your analytics? 66% of all the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. Crazy.
for a planter style hat with an open mesh band on the crown for ventilation in the tropics.
I've seen those. Have you seen those?
Or should I get one? I've not. So what's a planter style hat?
So it's kind of like I don't want to say like
You guys are giving a free FBA course.
we should. I don't know about free.
Free.
I mean, if I gave it, I mean,
There's no value in it if I give it to you for free.
the thing is, normally when I consult with a person one-on-one, it's $10,000.
You'd go that cheap
I mean, it's
Per-
worth
per
25,000
day. You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it's worth 25,000.
You can't keep giving $15,000 discounts.
Well, see, here's the thing. I got a really good deal on this resort in Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, maybe I should actually see if old Pat,
Yeah.
good old Patania. Wonder if he wants to like.
Patana Lee.
I wonder if he wants to double click on a. I could have a retreat up there.
You know what? Whenever Jib sees Pat, she only calls him Pat Lee. She's like, "Oh, it's Pat Lee."
She doesn't call him just Pat or whatever. That's funny.
We saw him. So one day we're going into Terminal 21, and we're going. I think we're going to watch a movie there. Because I met Jib after school, and we're going up to watch a movie. And so she still had her uniform on. She was going to go change.
Mhm.
And we're walking into Terminal, and she looks over into the cafe, the Chap Cafe
She
next
says,
to.
"Oh, it's Pat
She's like,
Lee."
"Oh, it's Pat Lee." I'm like, "What?" I look over, it's
Pat Lee.
Pat sitting with two girls at a
Nice.
table. So I give him the middle finger.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, is that used in like, do Thais do that?
No, but Pat, because
He's fucking. He's so American.
And so he laughs. Like I
Yeah,
can see
right,
him
right.
on this. He's laughing,
yeah,
right? The
blow
two
me.
girls are like.
Like, oh my God, are you number one in his book?
So I walk over. I go. I give him a hug. Right,
Yeah.
talk to him for a minute.
Just give him retro.
Yeah, of course.
Good man.
It's Pat
Up top.
Lee.
Boom.
You got
Nice
it.
work. I don't see 5001 happening right now. Like, why is this?
So Dr. B said I tried to subscribe twice. I don't think it works.
Yeah, subscribe.
So what is a planter style hat?
Oh, sorry. Okay, so it's the ones I've seen are usually tan. Or no, wait, are you joking around? Are you talking about like the Planters peanut guy that like wears the black top hat? I don't
he's
think
obviously
so.
talking about something for the tropics.
Yeah. Bermuda, very common. They would be the brimmed hats.
So like with a brim all the way around?
Yeah, brim all the way around. Usually it's got like I don't know what you call that in the hat world, but you know how it like caves in the middle? It's not, or maybe it's the total round one on the top. It might be one of those. Like you see the
so I see, it looks like
yeah, exactly. Panama Jack, maybe people would call it that.
Okay, like a Panama. So Panama hats are usually straw.
Right. It's got usually they have a weave to it. Yeah.
I can't. There's not enough resolution here to tell.
By the time I get back from the restroom, you better have 5001.
This one has some type of resolution to it. Okay, so I know there's a Singapore hat maker, but we don't have like any affiliation with them. But there's the only guy I know who like custom makes stuff is in Singapore for hats. If you give away the starter consultation, I might be convinced to buy the premium lifetime package. I don't know if I can give it away, Token. I mean, what I can do 3 payments of $397, right? I think that's like the best we can do. 3 payments of $397, super amount for that starter package, and then we'll get you into the middle tier, right? So we'll do that, get you on those 3 payments. Once you're done with that, we'll move you to the middle tier. That's only like $5,097, right? And then after you complete that middle tier, and we're convinced that you're dedicated enough, Token, then we'll allow you to move into the premium lifetime gold circle platinum diamond member level, and that's a $29.97, $29,097 will get you in for lifetime, but premium platinum diamond gold level right there. So lifetime. And that makes you a dragon within the system as well.
Dragon?
So yeah. So he was saying like if we give away the initial, then he'll buy the premium. I was like, no. We'll discount the premium to 3 payments of $397.
Why so cheap?
Just for the initial.
Come on.
No, sorry, not the premium. That's the initial, the starter pack. And then after he finishes that, as soon as he's done with that final payment, we'll allow him to move into the middle tier. Right? And then that's the $5,097.
You know what people normally play for this, don't you? You know.
I know.
We can't say it.
Yeah.
That would be illegal.
Way too much. Yeah.
For us to say it.
And then, but after he finishes the middle tier,
as
soon as he makes that payment, we'll let him start the application process for lifetime, platinum, diamond, gold,
because
dragon level.
We only accept a certain number of people into this.
Very limited, exclusive.
Actually, you know what? If you better stop talking about this, we may crash the website. Website.
I don't want to talk about it. Like Amazon is already charging us so much money for our band because we use more than YouTube.
We crashed the website.
We crashed Amazon.
We crashed it. Yahoo went offline.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, when doesn't Yahoo go offline? I don't know why this isn't rolling over.
Yeah.
I will literally physically roll over if this before this
just
thing.
Sit at 5K.
Yeah. I mean, this just doesn't. Wait, is that? Did you Photoshop? Is that okay. I thought we agreed no Photoshop, no PowerPoint, no PDF. But
can you see it? Is it not even ticking on the bottom? Is it just not up there?
What's the one that rolled over? What's the one that I used on mine? Hold on, I can probably find out.
Let me see if it matches my actual YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I suppose we could go to YouTube. Jesus Christ, what the hell am I? See, this is why you'll never hire me. I'm so incompetent. Unless you need to drop ship something, in which case I'm an expert.
So Dr. B, the PhD HVAC, says he's a big boy, hard to find clothes that fit, no chance on hats. 778 size hat. I love the
no, it's not.
It's not so big.
No, it's not massive.
I have an 8.
I've seen bigger.
My head's an 8.
No big whoop. Just, I mean, no judgment.
If I can find clothes, you can find clothes. Trust me.
Well, it depends where you live. If you live in Boston, no worries. I've seen in Boston. If you live in Bangkok, no worries. If you're up in Chiang Mai, then you know, of course, it's only going to be guys.
Do you have to get drop shipped to you?
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's just
so. Jim's like, is that a pyramid? No, it's a
well played.
It's an inverted pyramid, Jim.
Oh, see, there you go.
Flat brim Stetson. With
now, as long as you're at the top.
Yeah, Indiana Jones has okay, so that's a planner. Okay, looking for online for a Panama Planners hat. All right, I see it. Joe's back. Joe was off getting coffee.
Did he give or did he
Cup
get?
Of Joe. So let's see right now. Okay, so see I'm at 5,004 according to YouTube.
Yeah, see, I think that's actually more accurate, which really pisses me. I mean,
I would hope YouTube is more accurate than social.
I mean, that's where they're getting the goddamn data from. It's just a fucking API call. Like, how come they can't? I don't know. I don't get it.
I guess they only call that one time. So if I refresh it, will it?
Yeah, will it go back to 4970 and then roll up? Yeah, see, that's just.
So they're faking the font.
I got no use for that. What was the one that I used that like rolled? It was literally in real time.
And see, this just sticks at 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's telling me that this is.
When did I hit 1,000?
It's looking like it does a call every 2 seconds, according to the ticker on the bottom here. That's clearly not the case.
No, it's photoshopped.
Well, again, thank you everyone for your for helping me out, for getting me to 5K. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button, bounced us out of the studio.
Butterfingers. What was the one that I used?
So yeah, so Social Blade's not working, but apparently YouTube is telling me that I'm at 20 at 5,004. So yeah, the video that we're filming Monday, I'll announce the giveaway and what the how to do it. But yeah, the Dapper Villains EDC tote set to retail at 195 for the model that I'm going to put out there. But at least I'm going to do a custom liner with the heavy weave Japanese cotton.
Where do you sell that?
So
I can't remember the name of it.
So there's a site called The Rake.
The Rake.
Yeah. So they carry the Dapper and stuff, and we'll be launching our online so soon. So Token Nomad, you didn't lose the feed. I hit the exit studio button like an idiot.
That's all right. Well, like an idiot. More like
a fucking idiot, Bobby.
Like you're a freaking newcomer. Like you've never done this before.
It's like I'm a fucking virgin over here.
Jesus, pop that fucking cherry right there, Stevie.
On it, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. Oh, here's a question for you. Okay, because you're a sports guy. The rink. Do you know of the rink? It's basically an ice rink. It's where they play hockey here. trying to find the rink.
I do not know about
Okay.
it. I'm sure there is a place where they play hockey. Oh,
well, I mean, they played a couple malls.
Is it the one in
stuff.
Central World?
No. This is like it's just for that. And I think I tried to find it on the map, and then I looked Google Earth.
There's an ice rink in Central World.
No, yeah. There's one there's an ice rink in Ekamai up top too. But
there's a roller derby rink in Ekamai too. Women's roller derby.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Laverne DeFazio roller derby?
Yeah, like smashing women into the walls and
dude, come on. I bet Pat does that.
Pat would bring home like 2 girls from roller derby, roller derby threesome.
Probably throw each one over his shoulder.
Yeah. Pat Lee.
Good old Patania?
Patania Lee.
Big fan of the Patania.
Did you ever meet his partner? He barely talks. I can't remember.
No.
He has a partner. I've met him like twice. He said like 4 words to me.
Does he just not speak English?
No, he speaks perfect English. He's just a quiet guy, very stoic.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were partners for Panorama.
Panorama, baby.
I thought that was the greatest name.
Yeah, sure. I know. It's great. It's an interesting idea. I mean,
it was a good idea, novel idea. I'll say not good, but novel.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, hardware is just expensive, man. Putting that kind of, like I said, $250K to get us to nowhere in my wearable tech company. Right, $250K. Nothing to show for it. Some IP. That was it.
Yeah, I spent not that real close to it though for my ISP in Mexico. But again, I had the infrastructure.
Yeah, we had customers.
I did, but I didn't have profit.
We had a wearable tech company with no customers. We were just $250 on R&D.
Yeah, I had people like using the internet.
Yeah, and we couldn't get our product to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It was so the requirement for it to be in jewelry was that, from a customer perspective, was that it didn't have to be charged. Right? They wanted to put it in their jewelry box and let it work. So it had to be
like lithium battery last for 5 years.
Power harvesting RFID.
Come on.
And so getting that to work in metal was impossible.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well.
Or power harvesting NFC is what we were trying to get to work. And getting that to work inside a metal housing. We tried a few different things like casting the antenna into the outside, and it never worked out right. Okay, I just subscribed all 5 of my YouTube accounts.
Good job. Thank you very much.
Lord, I love you, man. Thank you so much.
Well, hit refresh. Does it work? I don't think it does. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're over 5,000, so fuck too, buddy.
So no,
Social Blade. Yeah, Social Blade can kiss my ass. Yeah, see, look at that.
49.
Come on.
70 again. It drops back down. And then
is it refreshing?
No, so it
all right, there we go.
It just
see, that's just.
And then so I don't know if TubeBuddy has a live report or not. No, I don't think so. And if I refresh,
how many am I at? Because I don't display it.
Yeah, you don't display yours.
No.
But you start to let likes through again, right?
What? Oh, shit. Did I? No, I purposely unclick that box.
I thought
I better not be.
Oh, no, I can like your videos, but I can't see how many likes.
Yeah, you can like it, but.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Danny, by the way, my wife is looking for a house in Wang Hin Lat Prao. How is that area? I don't know specifically Wang Hin Lat Prao, but I know Lat Prao is kind of like a crazy traffic and a bit out there. My buddy David, ask your wife if she knows David, who is on the show, David Asavana.
Is that where he lives?
He lives in La Prao.
Oh, nice.
His restaurant is in La Prao.
Oh, so he's doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot you told me about that. Yeah.
His again, the little spot runs so efficiently. Like,
good for him.
Him and his wife are just they met. They were both in the service industry. They were both waiters.
Okay, got it. Nice.
When he was like struggling actor in New York.
Yeah, right.
And but she's a great cook.
Okay.
And they've got cooks there, but she works on a lot of the recipes.
Yeah.
And just the food's great, and just the service is good.
Vegetarian stuff?
They have vegetarian stuff. But
how long would it take us to get there?
Steakhouse, like an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If we left here.
Well, it takes me almost an hour to get over here. But I walk, of course.
Yeah. But like take a grab and like to get there. But it's like Mama Steak Cafe in La Prao.
And they get the steak like from Australia, and they get all the good
Australian
imported
beef. Yeah.
Nice.
But La Prao is like just kind of busy token. It's a kind of a hip area. I will say I like his area specifically because they have like nice sidewalks, right? It's very walkable.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
It's a good kind of hip spot, but again, the distance from like the rest of the city is a bit.
But what's the Wing Hint? Is it like a sub district? Is that why he's saying it that way?
I guess it's like a
Long
sub
Hin?
district of Lot Prow, which
Okay.
I don't know specifically.
It's getting cold
is
in
a
here.
cooling tower. AC is Puerto Baco is between Lord Cooling Consulting and Rook Pew Pew. I have no idea what this comment confuses me.
Well, it's because we're not in HVAC.
Yeah. Maybe it's a HVAC and refrigeration thing.
Mhm.
I was watching one of Dr. B's videos. He's like crawling on top of Starbucks coolers.
Oh, like really?
Yeah,
So he does the industrial stuff. He's not convert.
Yeah, no, he's
good
not
for
going
him.
in people's-
Commercial.
He's like up on rooftops in the
Nice.
Wisconsin winter, snowing out, up on a rooftop working on the heating unit.
What? The heating unit or the cooling unit?
They're combined.
Oh,
Industrial
right. So like a
buildings,
heat pump. Yeah. Sure. That makes sense.
He's like, but he had one. He's like in a Starbucks up on top of their refrigerators. I guess he got access the things from the top.
So he takes his GoPro with him when he's on a job. That's fucking awesome.
It's great.
That's cool, dude. That's great, man.
Like, of course, daytime in Wisconsin, like this time of year, like 2 hours of sunlight.
I don't get it, man. I mean, that must be tough living there.
Northwest Wisconsin, where my school, both of us graduate students there. Northwest Wisconsin, right near Minnesota. Snow pile at graduation.
Yeah, I couldn't, man.
Summertime graduation, they still got piles of snow in the parking lot. They're just not melting.
I couldn't do it.
It's like black, like kind of like.
Did you get any shit from anybody when because you mentioned a couple times best city in the world, Bangkok, in Chris's thing? Did you get any crap from people on that?
A couple.
I figured you might.
A couple people just like, oh no, London's the best city in New York, whatever. But like, no one's like, fuck yeah.
I figured they'd be, dude, it's so friggin' hot.
Some people, like a lot of. It's funny. I saw some of the comments that people take the energy to leave on Chris's videos because obviously he gets hundreds and hundreds of comments, and 98% of them overwhelmingly positive or constructive.
Love them. Yeah.
Like someone was like, "Oh, what's wrong with your voice? You sound gay." And like, I think Chris even said like you took the time to make that comment.
Yeah, douche.
But like for the most part, like most people are just like, oh, like no, London's the best city, like or like Boston's the best city.
Yeah, right.
Like just like that. But like no one was. A few people were like, oh, Bangkok's so dirty.
I figured.
And then there's like the salty old expats, like, oh, mate, someone left a comment on Chris's video, and I saw this, and I was like, why would this person? And it was a lengthy comment. I'm like, why did you take the time to do this? But they're like, oh, you're the only guy promoting Bangkok. Everyone else has moved on to better places. Thailand. No, he's talking to Chris.
Oh, okay.
He's like, Thailand doesn't want you. Just leave.
Oh my God. This again?
It's too expensive and too run down.
It's too expensive.
Unless you just want lady boys and just all this in one comment. And I'm just like, you couldn't like this clearly just like a salty expat douchebag.
Loser.
Yeah.
No friends. That's crazy.
Clearly. It's like and again, I thought to me the hilarious comments were the people comparing my place to like what they rent in Isan.
You told me some guys like you're way overpaying.
Yeah.
Oh
He's
my
like,
fucking God.
My place is twice the size for 7,000 baht. And I have a
the size.
3-car parking garage. Yeah,
500 square meter house. You're
not.
Delusional.
Yeah, for 7,000 baht.
And he's got 3-car garage.
Yeah, and then another guy was like, "Oh, I rent a bigger place in the center of the city for less." Like, if you do, that's a great deal, but I don't believe you.
Yeah, you're lying. But here's what's crazy: some guy who's got a 3-car garage.
Yeah.
So therefore, he owns what? 3 cars,
3 scooters, probably.
And he's so fucking cheap. He's going to pay. He's got $7,000 a month for his palace.
Yeah.
He's got 3 cars.
Very unlikely.
Fucking
I think the other thing I find hilarious on Chris's videos is like 20 people who will go and timestamp like 11 minutes is where he says what the actual expenses are. Don't watch the whole video. Okay. Like 11 people feel like they like however many people feel they need to leave that comment on his video.
Loser.
I'm like if you're watching the video because you want to watch it, like enjoy it.
Right.
He does a good job. Every video he does is just great to watch, like start to finish. Did you see his Banca Chow video with the drone footage?
No, not yet. I love Banca Chow though. Yeah,
I like he was there and it was closed, the park was closed, which is too bad.
Oh, weekday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because of COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So was the market open? Did he go to the market as part of his video?
Empty.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I was over there like during COVID and stuff. There's a lot less people.
Empty. Like the shops all just boarded up.
Wow. Yeah. I've never seen it like. Well, maybe today. Maybe it'll start up again today. That would be kind of cool.
Her mom's temple is in the neighborhood, so she wants it in the area so she can go there.
Oh,
Okay.
it makes perfect sense, dude. I just don't know precisely where it is.
Yeah, I don't know the exact neighborhood, but I know La Prau is. It can be very closest train, and it is traffic wise. It's pretty crazy because that's one of those neighborhoods that got really hip in like the 2000s. And it built up really quick.
Yeah, okay.
Which is again why you have nice sidewalks and like
underground power, maybe.
Yeah, but
or at least telecom.
But as far as like accessibility, is a bit tough. It's definitely a place you have to drive if you want to live there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Dr. B, and I don't think you know where your temple smoothies are at. Fat free. I don't think you know that temple smoothies are fat free.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I got several of them, Joe.
Yeah, a 3-car garage in Isan, though, not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in Isan, right? Like
he didn't say that. We just assumed that because it's only $7,000.
Yeah, $7,000. I mean, you're not paying. It could be anywhere outside Bangkok or any upcountry spot.
I don't even think you could get a place that big for 7,000 baht. I mean, even near the airport.
Not double the size of my place.
No way. Well, I mean, okay, so let's say it would be this basically, but like 2 more stories.
For $7,000,
yeah,
unlikely.
No,
yeah,
with a 3-car, dude.
I'll tell you what. There was a dude who commented on. He came over to my channel from Chris's video and was leaving a comment about my AC cost because my electric can be up to 10,000.
Yeah, you said it was when you were
April and May.
May. Yeah,
so that's not every month. That's April and May.
Yeah.
But so this guy was like an aircon expert, right? Like, and
did he have a PhD in HVAC?
I don't know, but
because fuck him if he did.
Well, he gave me some really good information.
No use for that.
So
guy.
He's like, I saw your unit in the video. It's like obviously very old, and I had mentioned that my condenser is in the sun.
Yeah.
He's like a newer unit because he said that one's probably 20 years old.
Oh, easily.
So he said a newer unit, he's like, would be like 90% more efficient.
Oh,
and then
you know this.
He was saying, well, yeah, obviously, but he was telling me, he's like, multiply your square meters by 700, and that gives you your optimal BTU rating. He's like, but then subtract the areas that you're not in. So subtract the kitchen, subtract the bathroom, and then you get multiple smaller units, and then just run them when you're in that part of the downstairs. He was like giving me a whole breakdown on how to like reduce power costs.
Potentially.
Yeah. But I mean, again, he's like, he was saying the ROI, if it was 10,000 every month, the ROI would be quick. But like,
sure,
I haven't run the aircon this month at all.
Here's what you need to do. I think you need to put a filter in
the
iodized, obviously. You need to put that right in front.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the ROI, you can probably see it in 22 months.
Gonna Love Thailand is on here, but also Dr. B, the PhD of HVAC.
Oh yeah,
I think he watched the video where we talked. Someone watched the video where we talked about this. Where was he French?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's French and he's in Cambodia now. So that tells you all you need to know.
There you go.
So he's trying to convince Mike and I. Well, he's trying to convince me. And Mike happens
and this is the first time we've met.
Yeah.
And we've never. I have no clue what he's done. No background. And we're both like, hey, listen, from a HVAC perspective, that's not
like so this guy's trying to convince us that he has exclusive access to nanotechnology filters that if you put it in the blower side of the split unit, it will reduce your energy cost by 90%. I'm like, that's not even possible. The energy consumption is coming from the fucking condenser. So what does a nano filter that you put into the blower even have to do with it?
And his response, of course, is we get testimonials.
Yeah, we get testimonials.
Testimonials on the website.
We put it in the French embassy, and they told us that it worked. What the fuck you did? And so this guy is like, so me and Mike are now like tag teaming. Again, like Mike and I have never met.
Poor guy.
Like 30 seconds we've known each other, having a coffee.
Like, hey, that's wrong.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm an engineer. He's an engineer. What do you do again? You're a marketing guy?
He's in marketing. No, in fact, isn't he like an incubator guy? Like he re-rents?
No, but he was a marketing guy that worked for an incubator.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Yeah.
So yeah, we're just chewing this guy up. And he's I mean, I almost felt bad. I would have felt bad had he not been trying to scam people.
Now, didn't you know him before that, or was that the first time you met him?
He says we've met each other at other events. I don't remember him. So.
Yeah.
But David, I probably ran into him with David.
With David, yeah, okay.
Is the thing. And David knows.
David, a lot of people.
He likes to be a little social butterfly.
Good.
So if you're with David, you're going to run into a lot of people.
He should be. Yeah.
But yeah, That
was
guy,
so
he
funny.
literally left the country and went to Cambodia
He,
after a conversation.
well,
with
that was
us.
before COVID too, right? I mean, that was
Yeah.
like well before COVID.
Yeah, Cody, Chris is a fantastic actor. He does a lot of good
Oh
stuff.
my God.
And he has a whole shot list when you're out with him. Like he's got like, I need to get this, and this.
He came on the podcast like over about a year ago, right?
Hey,
or maybe
Scott,
6
what's
months
going
ago.
on, man? Thanks for coming by.
Oh, thank you very much. And I think he had 3 pieces of paper, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he had
He
a
had
whole
the whole set list of like things.
shot list. And
Yeah.
He's like, oh, he had shot a bunch of stuff before he got here, like on the way. And he's like, oh, I need to do this, and this.
Yeah.
And he did it during the episode. Like, I'm not going to edit it out.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, he's very professional about it. But I mean, he also says he spends 60 hours a week
I
on it.
remember the filter in front of the AC. I don't know. This the Nano exclusive access to nanotechnology that were 90%.
So then he tries to remove the technology
Yeah.
and gives us the business case.
Yeah.
22 month
22
ROI.
month ROI. Like if you're reducing power by 90%, how is it a 22-month ROI?
But the unit, it only costs like $200. I'm like, it took you 2 years to get $200 back?
On the 90% reduction in
Come.
yeah, when we started pressing him on the numbers, he kind of folded pretty quick.
Didn't do well. I was getting ready. I thought he was going to whip out a PowerPoint. I'm like, oh, this is brutal. This is going to go nowhere fast.
I felt bad for David because he like invited us all there.
He just sits
and
there.
David's just like,
oh, Jesus. This isn't going well.
yeah. He's like, all right, mate. Well, I got to go to the cafe and play a game. So I'll see you guys later.
He goes, what is that place? Red Lips or something? Downstairs, the gaming cafe.
I don't know if the one is there, but David and I used to go over to.
It's like Red Fox.
It's
weird.
This guy Fabian owns a place called, I think, Nivian in Procanong.
Okay.
It's like this guy Fabian actually owns exclusive rights for a lot of games like Catan. It's board game.
Okay.
So he owns like exclusive rights to the Thai version.
Oh, okay, nice.
And so he's good. I don't know if his cafe is still open because of COVID.
Right.
Some place to go and just play.
Okay.
And he's got all the games. You can be like, oh, let's play this. Let's play this.
Food and everything.
Yeah, they
Get
make
coffee.
pizza. He's got like an outdoor pizza oven.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Big deal.
Yeah, it's a cool little spot.
Nice.
So so my plan is to buy the house in Wang Hin and then buy a condo in an area more central Sukhumvit or Siloam area. It's my retirement plan. Siloam it's a nice area, don't get me wrong, but it might as well be America to me. I never go over to Siloam, and I should venture out the way more.
I mean,
I'm saying it might as well.
Oh, far enough. Got it. Yeah. Sure.
No,
hold on. What's it called? Wang what? I want to see where that is. Wang Hin?
Wang Hin.
Wang Hin District.
What should be like super, like the closest part of La Prada to the BTS? Do you ever watch the show Community with 8-Track Program Community College?
Dude, wait, what? Okay, I was going to say, Jesus Christ, that was like the north of us. So it is... Dude, it's east of Buriram. Are you that far up there?
Holy shit.
No, that can't be right.
Damn.
Here's what I'm looking at, dude. When I go to my map, look at so Bangkok's there in the lower left, and then that red dot is I typed in Wang Hin.
That's pretty far.
That's no way. That can't be right.
Once had a guy try to explain how a dirty filter is more efficient than a clean one. I don't suffer fools. Yeah, so Jim and I have a saying. It's never argue with, and I believe this is attributed to Mark Twain.
Okay.
That we say this all the time, but never argue with an idiot because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Nice. That's cute. All right, maybe.
Josh is here. What's up, Josh?
Is that it right there? More like that?
The bad credit is better than no credit.
Yeah, right. There you go. Is that it?
Yeah, La Prow Wang. Yeah,
67 Alley, though? Is that right?
So where is it in conjunction? Like, look up for Wipavadi and see where it is in relation to Wipavadi, which is the road that Chatu Chat is on.
How do you spell that? What would be the phonetical spelling of that?
I think they spelled the V, VIP, Vipavadi, Pavidi. I've had so many people with no technical background who gave me the English literature or mass communications degree pitch on technical stuff. Yeah, happens.
Shit.
I supply 90-day filters every month to my renters. Otherwise, some would never change them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I think if you keep the filters going, you keep your machines clean.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was the biggest thing we used to do in a data center.
Yeah,
I mean, we were right near the water too.
Yeah.
So you know that outdoor salt air on the
corrodes everything too.
Pretty bad. Yeah. How do you spell VIB? Vib.
Vipavidi. I don't know how the phonetic. I've seen it spelled with a W and with a V, but Whipavid. I think when Ty say it's Whipavidi. Hey Jib, we need you to.
Yeah, just copy and paste.
Yeah.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Put it in the chat. Suburban Bear, that might be better for them to track you down the repo. Yeah. Oh man, it's already 12 o'clock. Been going 3.
We should probably get like some. We should because we really got to plan out the rest of the
So we got to plan
rest
out
of the year.
The rest of the year, yeah.
Okay. You can give me the highlights of your because I want obviously this to be sort of congruent with your goals.
And we got to figure it out how it's going to line up with BKK.FM, 37 testicle radio station.
So here's the thing with that is that I could literally just do that.
Yeah.
Right. I could not do anything else and absolutely spend all day, every day just working on that and still not be done. Right.
Is it that much work going into it?
Look at just to throw something up and to have that guy's voice and to do it's no. I mean, it's been playing music 24/7 now for the last 22 years.
Yeah.
But I want to give it a different image and I want to figure out like, you know, how I'm going to like interface with the locals as well as, I mean, because I want it to be global.
Well, I thought you figured Ladyboys.
Yes.
Going to employ an army of BKK.FM lady boys.
Which, in fact, great question for you. Where would you recommend I go get T-shirts silk screened with like the logo on it?
I've got a place you can go to over by MBK.
Figured you would. Awesome. Bodysuits. Same. You have a guy for that?
For like what you talking about? Like
you know, like Blue Man Group. Yeah, exactly. You know, the whole body.
Probably Patnam Fashion Mall, I guess, would be the place.
But you don't have a guy.
I don't have a guy for a body. I don't have a bodysuit guy.
Come on, dude.
Where's David? I bet you David's got a bodysuit.
Poor David.
Where's Tony? Can we call Tony?
Tony.
He's got a bodysuit.
He could probably get me a dozen ladyboys like that. Of course, they'd have to fucking commute up here, and kill me, and
he probably knows Bangkok ladyboys.
He probably does. Yeah, that are like attractive, that know how to dance.
Yeah.
Because now that I heard that people don't dance at nightclubs, oh my god. All I got to do is huck a whole bunch of dancers out there to say BKFM with the dot right here.
We gotta find Chad because apparently he has that one lady boy that wants to suck his dick.
No, but that's not here. It's not Pattaya.
It's not a Pattaya.
Yeah, I don't want to outsource to Pattaya. I mean, it'll take me forever to get them up here.
Yeah.
I don't want to house them. I just want to pay them for like 3 hours of work.
Jim says so. We already found La Prow Win Hang Jim. We want to, like, where is that in relation to like Whipavity? Is that like a close neighborhood, a far neighborhood?
How far away? What was the closest train? How far
There's a La Prow station on the MRT, but it's not that deep into La Prow. La Prow runs deep.
What about Whipavity? How far away from
Chatuchak's? Now they have the new line, dark red, that goes up. Red. Yeah, so you have to go to Mochet 2 from Mochet. So you have to take. So the way to do it is you go to Mochet on the BTS, switch to the MRT. Get off at Bangsa, switch at Bangsa to the dark red.
Yeah.
And then you can take that all the way down Whipavity. But that Whipavity goes perpendicular to La Prow.
Okay. Dark red, is that the one that goes all the way up past Don Muang?
To Rangsa, yeah.
And that's running now?
Not all the way, I believe partially.
Man, if that's running up to the airport, that'd be fucking amazing.
Hey, Jib, is the dark red working? Tell Mike to look at his line. Josh Suburban Beard says AliExpress is where you go for bodysuits, but can you get them for a penny, Josh?
That's the thing. There's no app. Yeah.
Mike there's an AliExpress app.
AliExpress. Oh no. I'm just joking. Of course, it doesn't have 99 cents.
99 cents.
AliExpress. That's where I used to get my. That's where I used to drop ship.
Yeah, from your
dolls.
bags. Oh, your dolls. Josh, we need a 1 penny bodysuit. Make it happen. Mike just promised him something.
Okay, so there's that.
Yeah.
So it's east of Chatuchak.
That's pretty deep from Chatuchak.
Okay, so this is.
That's not horrible, I guess.
It's not horrible. I mean, you couldn't, obviously walk from the BTS or something like that.
So Josh buys a ton from AliExpress or from Alibaba, Josh?
Probably Alibaba. You don't really. I mean, unless you're sourcing, he probably buys a lot from AliExpress.
I do a lot of my metal hardware through Alibaba.
Oh, you get it from like manufacturer? Yeah, because you get like 10,000 units of something. Yeah.
So like rivets, I get my rivets made in Alibaba. So Josh is gonna find us something.
Attaboy.
Josh, we need penny bodysuits suitable for ladyboys.
What I need someone to come up with a BKK.FM logo. Now, what I'm thinking in my mind is it's just letters.
I got some clip art downstairs.
BKK dot right there at the dot.
Yeah.
And then FM on the legs.
I've got some clip art downstairs.
I don't know. I don't have $5 on me. I can't afford you. You know that.
$5.
Five. I can't do it. Can't do it.
I'll give you 2 redos. I'll change the clip art.
Here's the thing. I can afford $4.97. Is there any way you can get it down to $4.97? Now the timer's running out.
Yeah.
So
I love those websites.
Fuck. And he's like, I tell you what, Billy, just put another 10 minutes on the clock because I know we got more inventory somewhere. Yeah,
every time you go to a website, 19 minutes remaining on this deal.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I do have a countdown of BKKFM. I had to give myself a deadline of something.
It's like what, 42 months away or something?
No, it's 40. What I chose is because of the way that they do the day, you do day, month, year instead of month, day. So it's 3, 2, 1.
Which is honestly, logically, day, month, year makes a lot more sense than month.
So does fucking metric.
Yeah.
The hell, 60 kilometers. Come on, who doesn't go that speed? Yeah. So it's March 2nd, 2021. So it's 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
At midnight.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, no, not at midnight.
Is it going to happen?
It's gonna happen at 12 noon, 12:34 and 56 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of my OCD.
So what type of logo, like what font you thinking of for your logo? Something modern, something old?
You are asking, see, this is my problem. The designers will ask me simple questions like that. And my best answer is, I don't know, but I know when I see something I like, I'll know it.
So you can't even say boxy, curvy, 3D, drop shadow.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking boxy, right? I'm thinking BKK.F, but then I like flashback to like round letters.
Fucking Eric, the fuck is going on here?
You know what, dude? See how racist he is? He's so racist.
Gyms are open. Get off YouTube. Get to the gym. Clanging and banging. Why are you on YouTube then, homie? What's up?
He's probably in a friggin' what do you call those runner thingies?
Oh, the
treadmill. He's probably in a treadmill right now. Volume cranked all the way up.
Yeah, damn right.
You know.
So I
hope he does. I hate white people. Hope he has a PA system.
Eric was telling me his gym is open air, but because they have a door, they had to close.
What? So there's a fucking like a closing. He's got like a metal roll up, and then they
something. He's like, because it technically has a door, not open air.
Well, as of today, I think everything's back open.
Cool down, baby. Cool down. He said he is on the treadmill.
Does he have it on speaker though? Does he have it cranked all the way up?
Cool down. He's on his cool down.
That's cool down.
So of course today was arm day, but what else was today? Back day, leg day?
I think it's Ladyboy Day.
Well, if you're Tony Huge.
I was thinking actually there's like these Facebook groups, where they post like, casting calls and things like that. I was thinking maybe I go to one of those and be like, look, I just need a dozen friggin' ladyboys that are smoking tits. Hot that know how to dance.
Oh, so Eric, we were talking about Tony's Instagram earlier with the young chick. And I'm sure you saw the other day, Tony had to actually put out a separate Instagram story where he's like, guys, calm down. She's 24. She's not 16.
Did he put her ID up there?
It's not really her homework.
Did he prove it?
I love Tony's Instagram because it's like such a mishmash of like.
What's him out partying, right?
No, it's like him at the gym.
Okay.
Him telling dudes like what drugs to take.
Okay.
Him banging like prostitutes nonstop, and him not drinking at clubs, picking up girls.
But he doesn't drink, but he uses. Like, does he use mind altering drugs or just like the?
No, he said he took LSD.
Well, yeah, but once. I mean, he doesn't do it regularly.
No, with Rose, which I haven't seen. I haven't seen Rose up in the. I haven't seen
in the Insta.
Yeah, I haven't seen Rose on the Insta. She's still holding down the house.
Well, she's probably. I mean, because her glitter.
Full of hot chicks and your voice tends to repel sexiness. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about, baby. Ladies, listen to me. Yeah, I saw that. You saw a message, him about it. Like, bro, you better check her ID.
Check her ID. Yeah, just do a screenshot, blur out the picture.
I bet you Tony out of his phone, he has like a collection of chicks' IDs just in case he gets questioned.
He probably has a mag stripe RFID. What is it? What do they use? The chip, right?
Yeah, the chip.
Probably the external thing.
Verified.
Like a square that he plugs in. Like just run it. Like, okay, you're good. Beep. It's like those temperature things when you get over 37.1. Beep beep beep
Yeah.
beep. Probably just does that on his phone. Oh yeah, I can't bang you.
A little bit too young.
Can't bang you here in public.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've got this condo nearby.
It's probably his bigger concern is if she's too old.
Totally. Like
26.
31.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. Do you have a hip replacement?
I mean, I'll do it once, but I mean, like,
if you have a walker, maybe. But I don't know.
I don't know. He's living that best life. I'm still not convinced he's 38.
That was actually kind of a reach.
He's 4 years younger than me. I don't know.
And he's been to law school.
Yeah.
Been to
20 years of practice.
Yeah.
So Bear said it best. He said, what does he mean? He's metabolically 38?
Yeah. I mean, because look at graduating from law school, even if you're excellent at it,
Law school
22
2 or 3 years.
Well, it depends, but usually 2. A lot of people will take 3. I mean, most people fail the bar, for Christ's sake, but it didn't sound like Tony did. So let's say he did it in 2 years.
Eric says Rose is 32. I would have a hard time believing she was that young.
Poor Rose.
He says he's 37. Same. I don't know, man. He's even like the time frame with law school and practicing law for 20 years doesn't work out.
How did he practice law for that long?
Yeah.
I mean, that would make him 42. Earliest you could take the bar I've seen is like maybe 20.
Well, you can take the bar without going to law school.
That's accurate.
Can you pass the bar without going to law school? Maybe.
You can fail the bar with going to law school, you know?
So let's say he does have an undergrad. I forget what he said it was in. And then, so let's say you graduate, on average, you're going to finish your undergrad at 22.
Yes. 4 years after 18. Yeah, sure.
And so then you're going to go to law school.
Yeah.
2 to 3 years.
And to be fair, I mean, depends what you go for undergrad. I mean, you could go to law school before you got your bachelor's.
Yeah.
You would have to have been friggin' amazing to be able to take the LSATs, but not every single law school requires the LSATs. But I don't know. I mean, look, he looks good, right? I mean, he's like,
I think he said he did. I think he said he practiced law for 20 years, Eric, is what I remember him saying on the podcast. So the math is a little wonky.
Even if he only practiced for 10 years.
Yeah.
How long has he been here?
Well, if he practiced for 10 years, then that would work out.
Maybe that's what he said.
I thought he said 20, though.
I could have sworn he did as well. But, I mean, how long has he been here? 5 years? 6 years?
No, he's been around only in Thailand since COVID, like just before COVID.
Really?
Yeah. But he's been coming back and forth for years and years.
Okay, so that's how, because I was going to say, he wasn't popular long before this whole COVID thing.
I think he was still a lawyer when he launched like Dr. Tony Huge
and doing Pattaya and hanging out there and
Phil Angeles City and all that.
Oh God, what a dump that place is.
No, it's definitely not true. I'm pretty sure he did say that.
What, 20 years?
Yeah. Eric's saying 10. 10 would make sense. Because let's say he graduated law school at 25. And then that would make him like 35 if 10 years in of law.
Cruising around here for the last 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Or no, well, permanently.
Yeah.
Right. Like you said before, he back and forth, just like me, right?
I'm pretty sure when he started the whole Dr. Tony Huge thing, he was still a lawyer, still living in Sacramento or wherever he said he was from.
Is that where he was from? Northern?
He's from Cali somewhere.
I know Cali, but I can't remember. That's apparently a really tough bar. There in, I think, New York.
Yeah, California.
Are the most.
I think California and New York are the ones that like you have to take that bar to practice in that state, whereas other states will allow you to practice.
Yeah, I think I've heard. I didn't interface a whole lot with our law school, but God, we lost. Oh God, we lost 30%.
Yeah, he was. Because I remember his early videos. He was still a lawyer and he was still in the U.S.
Okay, right.
And for some reason, like his old channel's gone.
Oh, he like with what? What with the supplements that he would recommend, kind of thing?
No,
or just...
like his old like he's gone through a few channels, and so like they get shut down.
I was gonna say, they get shut down, because
that maybe like the drug thing or whatever. But like I said, the old video I remember him was injecting growth hormone that he reconstituted with drinking water.
Yeah, like out of some sewer, right? He just like pulled it out of the
Vietnamese bottled water. So same.
Trying to make it up.
But yeah, so I remember his older videos, and I remember he was in Cali and he was a lawyer. He would say that.
Well, I mean, hey.
But yeah, I think Bear was funny. He's like metabolically he might be 38.
I miss Bear.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
he's a great guy.
Yeah.
I was chatting with him the other day, just like, hey, what's up?
Mhm.
Yeah, he lives down there by Siam Square 1, so he's just kind of always kicking.
Is he doing? So this is the second time this person has called me. Should I answer? You think? Usually it's just like someone calling because they're delivering something.
Go for it. Answer it.
I don't think I'm going to be able to speak though. It's probably a.
Could be in Thai.
Hello.
I can hear. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Have package?
Yeah, I got a package for you.
I don't.
Lazada.
Lazada. Yeah. Can leave lobby. Okay. Yes. Oh, okay, cop.
Steve's a high school friend failed the California bar 4 times, but moved to Chicago and passed their first try. Yeah. I think California and New York are supposed to be the hardest.
The hardest, yeah.
And I believe, if what I'm remembering from my friend is right, that the California bar and the New York bar, to practice in those states, you have to take that bar. And then,
but the others, like you could just cruise into friggin' Alabama and bam, as long as you pass the bar somewhere else.
So some states will issue you like a license, temporary license.
Okay, all right.
Like if you're not a resident there, but you're in court there for some reason, you're trying a case there for some reason, you can go there, but not New York and not California.
Okay. What if I should have? Because he said 10 minutes. Usually you can just like drop it off in the lobby. I hope he doesn't expect me to be there. I think it's my ironing board.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Eric, does Bear work at your does Bear work out at your gym?
What, at the base?
No, Eric goes to Muscle Factories where it's like
the big dudes go.
Yeah, it's like where the jack dudes go.
Wow.
But I think Bear works out in some gym at Siam Square 1. Not Siam Square 1, at Icon Siam.
Icon Siam. Okay, that's a nice.
He lives there. He lives in
Yeah, he lives in one of the high rises, right?
Yeah, Lazada English. Yeah, right.
Mm.
In Florida, all you have to do is go to the bar. Go to a bar.
For what? For ladyboys?
No, for bar.
Bar?
The bar exam.
Got it.
Yeah, a bar.
Cute. Yeah, it's funny.
Florida legal system.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Highest standards, I've heard. Just
Florida man. Hashtag Florida. Hashtag Florida man is the greatest thing ever.
Up top.
Oh man.
You know what I need?
Another up top.
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
We should go get some Pop-Tarts.
Eric, you know Bear outside of the show though? I mean, interesting. Bear's been filming a lot.
I was gonna say he has been, right? Really busy, like doing.
Yeah,
good for him, man. That's awesome. Especially because he loves doing it. How does this work? Is this just like?
Yeah, it's
because it went off automatically.
Yeah,
I think
it shuts off on its own. But
okay.
So there's 29,
and all it does is measure air quality.
AQI. Yeah.
So it's not like a remote from your other ones.
No,
like you can't.
No, this is independent.
That's what I love about the Me is that I get the app and I can turn it on.
I've got it on the Dyson as well.
You can turn
check my Dyson. And
this doesn't have as many metrics as I'd like, but
we've got the 3 Dysons in the house, so you can see which one is where.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Is that we always have 2 running downstairs, the big one, and Jib has a little one near her.
That way, if you get lost, you can say, Jib, meet me at number 3. I'm at number 3, AQI 27. She just like comes around.
Just ping it.
Just ping me. Just ping me.
I love how from my watch I can ping my phone. From my phone I can ping like any other item. Like all my Apple devices can ping each other.
I would really like a hot dog, like a really good quality hot dog. That would be good with some mustard, some yellow mustard, which is difficult to get here.
Newest girl first. Ooh. I think I first met Bear last year, New Year's 2019.
Oh, he came over in
2018, 2019.
That's when you totally overdosed on heroin.
Edibles.
Yeah, whatever.
Same. Bear brought over some edibles, right? And he had like saltwater taffy or something. It's like edible saltwater taffy.
It's okay. What, from Hull? Like, what is he?
I don't know where he got it from. His girlfriend was working that night. She works in the hotel industry.
Sure, she does.
And that's just legit.
No judgment. No judgment.
And so
I hope my daughter does that one day.
Oh, Tony. So
yeah, I look a lot like him actually.
Very much.
Pass for him, yeah.
38.
Are you kid? Yeah, 38 waist.
38 cup.
38 cup. How you doing there? D cup?
So Bear's like, oh, we should split this into 4s.
Okay.
And I'm like, I should split it. It's 2 of us.
Wow.
And Bear's like,
you
like,
break all the rules.
Bear's like, we shouldn't, but I will.
Yeah, right. Because it's New Year's Eve.
So I'm like, all right. So we split it. It wasn't as bad as when Eric gave me fucking insanity edibles.
Yeah. The cookies, right? Didn't he give you like cookies?
He gave me little edible chocolate, but like literally, like he's like, oh, they're 5 milligrams. Fuck you, Eric. Those were not 5 milligram edibles.
That's how they get you the first time. First one's free. Yeah.
And so Bear gives me this. We split this taffy. And like I said, it wasn't like the death edibles that Eric gave me, where I literally was like hooked up to my blood pressure cuff. I think I'm dying.
Hooked up to medical equipment.
My fucking watch is telling me my heart rate's like 160.
And you're like, holy shit, that's the AQI.
No, like my watch is beeping like, hey, your heart rate's 160. You're gonna die. Yeah.
Dial 911 or turn off your watch.
So I'm like, fuck. But with the one that I took with Bear, it's just like I kept remember like I was missing time. It was almost like I was skipping through time. I was so high. Did you
like ring in the new year? Or you like, holy shit, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah,
I don't even know what day it is.
I rang in the new year, but then like I slept until like 2 p.m. the next day.
Yeah, the other day we're supposed to get together. Fucking 1:30 in the afternoon. This guy wakes up.
Yeah.
Mother of God!
I was up until like 5 though. Like I was working on something. I didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah, I gotta watch that because the chairs, my back will go out.
So like I wake up. I'm downstairs. I'm working. I'm like, oh fuck, it's like 5 o'clock. I go upstairs, and then
because you had like a 6 o'clock call.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Oh, that was the other day. Yeah, I woke up. No, that day I went to bed at like 2, which was I had to wake up.
Is that when you normally go to bed? You're normally up till like midnight, 2 o'clock.
I try to go to bed closer to 1.
Really, but late.
I try,
okay, all right.
But I find lately it's like I just find myself getting like into my work and like just like losing track of what I'm doing.
I know.
Next, like Jib will go to bed at like 11, and I'm like, all right, I'll see you in a little bit. And then next thing I know, it's like fucking 2:30.
Yeah, I get it. Otherwise, I end up in the chiropractor.
Yeah. So luckily, my chair's not so bad.
I gotta, yeah, these are bad. I do need to get a much better chair at home, I think. But then, of course, I'll just fucking justify sitting more.
I want to get one of those like saddle stools that like doctors use.
What about the ball?
I've never tried the ball. I've seen people use it. Yeah.
I don't know. I slouch too much. I don't think I would be good without back support. I want a gaming chair.
Yeah, but
that's what I need.
If you had the ball, it would always engage your core, so you'd always like it would improve your back.
Yeah, it might help me sit up straight. Yeah, maybe.
You always got to be pumping that fucking ball up, though.
No, I would hire that out. I'm getting outsource that big time. Which reminds me, I need to get
some
my
lady
house.
to come over and pump your balls.
Lady
up.
boy.
Yeah.
Lady boy. Yeah. Make her wear my own t-shirts.
I wonder if David knows someone.
I bet Tony knows some. I bet Tony does know.
If David knew someone, it wouldn't be an attractive lady boy.
That one was not a winner.
Tony knows to interview.
I'm sure Tony knows at least 20 good-looking ladyboys in Bangkok.
For sure.
How much do you think I would have to pay for someone to basically just, effectively be a model that dances with my company t-shirt on a nightclub for 3 hours? What do you think would be reasonable for that? 1,000 baht?
Gram of Coke. I mean, yeah, 1,000 baht.
I don't, first of all, I never buy that little amount. So
and not this bullshit. Not this bullshit Bangkok cocaine.
8 balls. Jesus Christ. Right to Peru. Right to Peru with me. I'm thinking 1,000 baht would be reasonable.
Now, Eric, what do you think it would cost to pay a girl to dance with a t-shirt in a club?
Yeah, just and pants too, but I mean, or whatever. But
no pants.
No pants? Just a t-shirt?
Let the spicy sausage hang out there.
I like soy cowboy.
Yeah.
I like a good cowboy. I really want a good hot dog. Is what I need.
Eric, gotta strengthen those back muscles.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
That's actually, it's strengthening your abs is what really helps your back.
Hold the back up.
Yeah. So if you do ab work, it actually really improves like your back pain.
I mean, I don't know why I'm just like so against any sort of like, I mean, I'm trying to stretch, regularly. Like I really want to stretch up my my Achilles deals because I don't want to snap one of those fucking things.
Yeah.
Because that would be a pain in the ass to recover from over here.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't get one of those cute little scooters where you put your knee on
Walmart
it.
scooter.
Yeah, exactly, man. Just fucking cruise around in my little scamp.
Yeah, we gotta get you some ladyboy models.
I bet you 1,000 baht. I think that would be. I bet you they would do that. And I'd have to
everyone's saying 2,000 baht.
2,000 baht per person for 3 hours to dance in the club. I probably have to like buy them drinks too.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I'd say what, like maybe. I mean, if there's nobody else on the dance floor,
or you could offer them Eric.
I mean,
He did say he's a commodity.
I know he's committed to like the quality of internet radio from Bangkok, but I don't know. That's a tough ask.
You don't even have to ask him; just offer it.
Think?
Yeah.
All right. He'd probably wear one of my T-shirts.
Yeah. He can add him to the roster. He's got spots.
I don't know.
He's got to have a switch hitter, ladyboy spot.
It's true. I mean, he's fairly open-minded.
Yeah.
I would gather that if he's out at these clubs, he's like, tonight might be the night.
Yeah. So I think you got to offer the girls, offer the ladyboys. Look, I could give you the 2,000 baht
or 1,000 baht and a minority
and a free run at Eric.
I'll give you a nomad over here. This guy nomads in and out of things all day long.
Yeah.
You could be his number 19. Line up, ladies. But where do I get him, Eric? That's the question. I mean, do I just go, oh, I know, Ladyboys R Us. I'm sure that's like totally it because now that Toys R Us is closed, I'm sure they had the real estate. They were like, you know what, we should really make this like more of a Katui place.
Jim says, I went to cook lunch and now you're talking about how much to pay for a girl. Oh, to pay lady boys, babe. Boys.
Yeah, let's be clear.
And Eric said you would need to add a bottle in for sure.
Fucking
so 2,000 a bottle.
So that's another 1,000 baht, right?
Eric says, I've taken shots for the team, but not sure I'll take that kind of shot. You never know if you don't try, Eric.
Money shot.
And you got to try at least twice.
You know it's good for your skin. I mean, it's full on protein, dude.
Yeah.
Full on protein.
And, it's like a self-moving. So
it's kind of like self-moving.
It's getting in there and it's cleaning out the pores.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So I think just offer that. Say, look, 2,000 baht or Eric.
There you go. Yeah. Easy choice. If I'm a lady boy, boom.
All day.
I'm doing some of that.
He'll take multiple of you at the same time.
He is a trooper.
Yeah.
And he works out.
Yeah.
On Saturdays.
Clanging and banging.
Jesus Christ. Can you believe that? What commitment, dude?
Commitment.
And for a minority.
And when he's done with you, he'll make you some wings in his air fryer. His mini convection cooker. He
does know good pizza.
I wouldn't go that far.
See, here's the thing: you got to put some meat in your mouth, and then you'll change your tune. You change your tune. You get some black meat in your mouth, you'll change your life.
Eric is always talking about how he loves to have meat in his mouth, and that's why that's why he could never live my lifestyle.
He throws some meat in his mouth, and then he packs it with some cheese.
Yeah,
he is totally getting good at this. Just either one. He's like, meat this side, cheese this side. I mean, have you seen his skin? It's so soft, supple. So that's part of the reason why.
Message from Tony, started November 2007, sold my law firm, maybe the end of 2016, so 9 years.
Wow. Law firm 9 years, and so good for him.
So he sold his law firm in 2016.
Yeah, nice. That's great.
Good time to sell.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you got to listen to Joe. Take the shot, take one for the team. Joe knows with a shirt like this.
With a
shirt like this.
I hope Eric is reading this.
Yes.
And like taking notes.
Absolutely.
About the big BKK.FM deployment of the Ladyboy dancers.
Absolutely.
Look, here's the thing. I mean, you probably remember Solid Gold, right? That TV show, the Solid Gold dancers, right?
And of course, anytime you go to a strip club in the early 2000s, Solid Gold.
Yeah.
On the stage now, Jasmine, Solid Gold.
Yeah, but front stage right now, Jessica's cooking it for you. The backstage guys, don't forget, while those world famous Pacer t-shirts. Not that I ever worked there as a DJ.
Do not forget to go into the VIP room, guys.
That was fun. We actually had a make it rain machine. So you could go over to the ATM and you know how it's like, $50, $100, $20. Well, because of course the mafia is the one that puts the friggin' ATM machines in the strip clubs. There was a button that said make it rain.
Yeah.
So it would deduct $100 from your ATM card. And then of course, another $15 in charge. We had this machine like at the top, right above the stage.
Yeah.
And you hit that 100 ones.
Really?
It was fucking awesome.
How many times a night would that go off?
Well, no, but here, so the later, bachelor parties, big cash. Here's the beauty of it. It would be recycled money.
Oh.
Because the girls would be like, I don't want all these fucking ones. So what happened is they would get the $100. We'd give the girls like $20 or $30 of that 100.
Yeah.
And then, we would give them more money if they crawled around like on their hands and knees and like scraped up all the one, because eventually the guys would like, this is what I hear from friends that frequent these places.
Not that you've ever been.
I shouldn't use the improper pronoun, which is I used to, we used to. I should be like, I've heard that. That's probably the more appropriate.
Eric said this is getting weirdly arousing.
You see? Exactly. See, Eric gets me.
Catch y'all later. We gotta get food this way. Let's do it. Burgers.
I need a hot dog.
I don't know if we can get a real hot dog. Eric will know.
Yeah, he does know about good food.
The meat in the mouth, that tube steak.
He can put a lot of meat in his mouth.
I would imagine.
I've seen him suck back some really big sausage.
The amount of meat he's going to need for all that lifting he's doing. The amount of protein.
He's going to need a lot of protein, and otherwise his skin.
Multiple sources.
Multiple sources. Yeah. He's probably going to need 1, 2, 3, or 4 shots, maybe a money shot. Money shot never hurts.
Multiple money shots.
Multiple money shots for sure. I mean, make it rain. Yeah. Make it rain. Multiple money shots all day long.
I do love how in America all the strip club ATMs are like some no-name bank.
Oh, absolutely.
Like super generic.
I know, very generic.
$15 fee just to like put your card in.
Yeah, it's like 15 bucks. So I hear.
Classic.
Crazy cash. Then it's just like the ones in Vegas, some of them only dispense $100 bills. Jesus Christ. Little presumptuous much?
I remember when I was in Vegas and there was a machine. It looked like an ATM machine.
That's how they get you.
And it says credit card cash advance, no PIN required.
Right.
And so you could just swipe your card.
Jesus.
And it was 500 increments of 500.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure the fee was insane.
Well, yeah, not to mention the fact that the amount of money the credit card company was making.
I remember seeing some lady go over to that machine and just like
in a strip club?
No, in the casino.
Oh, yeah, that's dangerous, man. It's interesting.
In the casino, it's like cash advance, no PIN required. Yeah. You swipe the card.
Right.
Beat red eyes.
Yeah.
She's chain smoking, walks over to the machine, swipes the card, thousands of dollars coming out.
There's a lot of sad behavior.
And she just walks back to the window, chips.
Yeah. Cashes it right in. For some reason, I've never been into that. That is not an addiction that I've ever even.
I don't like.
There's no
the gambling. I understand like poker. People really get into the strategy.
Yeah, sure, I get it. Right, but the randomness of like a slot machine, right?
Yeah, like sit there and press they don't even get the arm anymore.
I know. Isn't that crazy? They just get dung 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 dung. It's like what the.
In Rhode Island, they used to have a dog track called Lincoln Greyhound Park. And so they changed it to Twin River, which is the name of the road it's on.
Oh, that's very creative. Wow, they're brilliant down there.
They still
marketers.
Have Rhode Island.
Jesus Christ.
So they still have the dogs run.
Okay.
They're not really racing anymore.
They're not chasing that fake rabbit thing?
They are, but I mean they're not like
they're not betting on them?
They do, but it's not like they're not training dogs to race like back in like whenever dog racing was a big.
So what are they, just like golden retrievers or something? Just like hanging out there, licking their balls.
They're greyhounds. They still run them.
Okay.
The whole point to have the dog track is so they can have this like video casino where everything's like digital gaming.
Got it. Yeah. And then they just happen to run the dogs outside.
Yeah.
Is it true that they can't sit down? The greyhounds can't sit down because of the way that they sort of breed them and design their muscles?
I don't know because I knew a guy who had a rescue greyhound.
Because normally when I'm behind a dog, right, and I'm grabbing it by the hips and I'm like pulling its tail up, just to kind of inspect it, just to check. Usually the greyhounds, they would be fine with that.
Yeah.
But then every now and then I'd get a Saint Bernard that was all up in here, and he's like, no, I got to sit down. I was like, listen, I gave you 2 bones, you son of a bitch.
But I think greyhounds can. I'm not sure. Maybe. But I remember the guy who I know who had a rescue that could.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I had a rescue.
It would roll around. Rescue what?
It was a black lab mastiff mix.
Oh.
He did not have paws. He had hooves.
Yeah, that's a big dog.
It was a large dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was my litmus test. If a girl wanted to go out with me and she weighed more than my dog, false.
No go.
Not happening. I didn't have a dog. I could saddle my dog if I had to. He would literally probably work with Pony Express would have hired this dog.
Nice.
Yeah. Big dog.
Well,
Alias was his name.
12:40. I think we should wrap it up.
I think it's time for a hot dog wrapped in Pop-Tarts up top.
Heart Pop-Top barn wrapped in bacon.
Dude, I love you more now. Than just the second ago when I did love you as well.
Dipped in cheese and deep fried.
With a lady boy wearing a BKK FM t-shirt. Come on!
Boom!
Tell the truth.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today on the Bangkok Strange Weekend Cawfee live stream.
You hit go live earlier today, right?
I did.
We didn't just talk into
for
the
3 hours 42 minutes.
Okay. Just making sure.
No, we are live. We're about to end the broadcast, guys. Thank you so
Really?
much.
Okay.
If you want to get the swaggy merch from shop.bangkokstrange.com,
You could look as good as
You
Joe.
could look at. I don't know
All
about
right,
that.
fair enough. You could try to maybe be a cool grandfather with an RV.
You could have the same shirt as Joe.
Yeah, maybe.
You're not going to look as good as Joe or be as cool of a granddad as Joe.
If you want to look as cool as Joe, bkk.fm. Change your life.
Bangkok Strange, shop.bangkokstrange.com. Guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.
Peace.